大家真是非常的投入。我觉得大家可以细心的去感受一下网络延伸的那个结果。当梦想在你们延伸的网络上不断的飞腾跳跃的时候，此时此刻你的心情是怎么样的呢？
Yeah, I can't imagine as well. I'm so excited looking at them from the stage. Let's talk higher. Higher, the higher you go, the wider your network is. Whoa!
这就是网络的力量。当你用心去建设，你的网络不会因为你休息而停下，而会继续的延伸，继续的发光，让你的影响力越传越远，飞向更高的远方。
Yes, correct. Let your influence reach further than you can imagine. Let's talk higher. Friends at the back, reach out for it. It's coming your way.
你所有的努力都不会白费，每一步都算数。
Yay! Higher, let's go higher.
Let them all go your way. You are more than ready.
Oh, I saw one that's finally reached the end.
Look in the mirror.
Can we have
Much
more?
clearer. Beautiful treasure. One
Maybe
of
we
a
can
kind.
try tossing it to level 2.
Set it free what I got here inside.
I see all of you having a lot of fun.
See right.
Woo!
The story. The story. Oh, every day keeps unfolding.
Oh, can you make some noise? Whoa! Woo! Oh, the glow is reaching the COE seats. Let's pass it higher. Oh, higher, higher. Let's go further. Oh, oh. Wow.
And it's time you see.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. What you see right here is the power of building a huge network. One connection alone may look small, but when all of us connect, these connections become impossible. And that's how we create exponential outcomes.
好的，让我们把手中的毛线高高的举过头顶，向后传递，交给我们的工作人员。
Yeah. Well, I see all of you are having fun, so we need all of your help to pass back the dream globe to our team, to our crew members.
来，大家慢慢来，把手中的毛线举过头顶，向后传递，交给我们的工作人员。
Yes. Okay, it's coming down. Okay. Well, do not let go of that thread, okay? Do not let go. Somebody is pulling my thread. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Gonna pass back, okay.
OK。
So many roads for you to take.
Wow, thank you, thank
Let
you.
them all go your way.
Once again, give yourself a round of applause if you can.
And ready.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look around you. I just want to tell you, now that you're entangled in the threads, right? And I just want to let you know this is how powerful network building can be. Even when you want to stop it, it becomes unstoppable.
哇，大家小心，稍微慢一点。
Okay, they are still helping themselves to get out of that network.
我感觉大家还意犹未尽，对不对？
Yes. Well, you see, now that you are building a huge network, it's so difficult to get out of it. It just keeps growing and growing.
大家刚才感受到了这个网络延伸的魅力了吗？
Yes, I did. I did. Looking from the stage, I can see how incredible this network can actually grow. Right into.
是的，是的。哇哦，看大家都玩得非常的开心。
Yeah, let's give him a little bit more time to settle down. Wow, okay. Did you all have fun? Yes, you all managed to take any photos or capture a video? Yes, wow, that's amazing. Wow, look at the back, they are still dangling.
好的，我们刚刚都感受到了网络的魅力。那打造我们事业的网络呢，就是从成为业务代表开始。那接下来的这群伙伴，他们勇敢地迈出了第一步，相信自己，相信如新的力量。他们坚信每个人都有使用如新产品的权利。他们是新晋品牌代表暨业务代表、新晋品牌大使暨业务主任，以及新晋资深品牌大使暨资深业务主任。
Yes, Yunzi, let's take a moment to celebrate these incredible achievers who have just begun their journey. Okay, give them a round of applause, and let's welcome our new brand representatives, new brand partners, and new senior brand partners.
Go crazy, crazy, all the way, bottom up. Go crazy, crazy, all the way, bottom up. Go crazy, crazy, all the way. Don't come back.
These people believe that everyone has the right to use excellent products. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome new brand representative.
这群伙伴相信人人都有用好产品的权利。各位来宾，掌声欢迎新晋品牌代表及业务代表。
열받아 툭하면 또 비교지래 주머니는 텅텅 내줄 만큼 내줘도 이랬다가 저랬다가 장난치는지 왔다 갔다 헷갈리게 하는지 소리 질러대면 cry
Determine and firmly establish your targets. Success will belong to you.
친구의 남자들 뭐 했길래 별 때마다 1부터 10까지 다 10이야
力拱不赢的愿望，毫无疑问，您一定会实现它们。
Set goal and commit to your goal. You can do it.
뭐니 뭐니 어째 까칠한 너의 스타일에 내가 한때
并锁定您的目标，您一定能完成它们。
Set goal dan kejar impianmu. Kamu pasti bisa.
또 암소리 아쉬울 땐 허니 뭐니 아찔까칠한 너의 스타일에 내가 한때는 미쳐서 그래 now 많이 지쳐서 이래 now 더 이상 미련 없어 baby 가라 go yes 늘 달래주면 헤어지자는 소리나 친구의 남자들 뭐 했길래 그럴 때마다 1부터 10까지 다시 비야
怀着一颗感恩的心，加入我们共同肩负起让生活变得更美好的使命。
저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 척하지 마 전화하지 마 저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마
You have the power to bring smile to everyone around you.
뭐니 아찔까칠한 너의 스타일에 내가 한때는 미쳐서 그래 now 많이 지쳐서 이래 now 더 이상 미련 없어 baby 가라 go yes 늘 달래주면 헤어지자는 소리나 친구의 남자들 뭐 했길래
以一颗助人之心，开启您的旅程，让我们一起改变更多人的生活。
저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마 저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마
Start your journey and together, let's bring about positive changes in your life.
내가 한때는 미쳐서 그래 now 많이 지쳐서 이래 now 더 이상 미련 없어 baby 가라 go yes 늘 달래주면 헤어지자는 소리나 친구의 남자들 뭐 했길래 그럴 때마다 1부터 10까지 다시 비야
让您的生活变得有意义，并帮助他人找到生活的意义。
네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마 저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마 공포의 백소리 또 잔소리 또 암소리 아쉬울 땐
Mulailah perjalanan ini dan mari kita bersama-sama membawa perubahan untuk kehidupan lebih banyak lagi.
없어 baby 가라 go yes 늘 달래주면 헤어지자는 소리나 친구의 남자들 뭐 했길래 그럴 때마다 1부터 10까지 다시 비야 저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면
设定目标，积极行动，你的目标一定会达成。
저만큼 참았어 네가 아니면 된단 착각하지 마 전화하지 마 공포의 백소리 또 잔소리 또 암소리
Let us join hands in empowering countless lives to be better.
미쳐서 그래 now 많이 지쳐서 이래 now 더 이상 미련 없어 baby 가라 go yes 늘 달래주면 헤어지자
从助人为乐的心态开始，我们一起可以对许多人的生活产生深远的影响。
Thank Thank you and congratulations to all new brand representatives.
再次恭贺所有新晋品牌代表及业务代表。
These people possess a strong helping heart and have created many smiles. Please welcome new brand partners.
接下来，这群伙伴拥有一颗帮助他人的心，创造了更多的微笑。各位来宾，掌声欢迎新晋品牌大使及业务主任。
Focus on the goal. Take positive action, and success will belong to you.
从关爱的精神开始，让我们携手，让无数的生命经历蜕变。
I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again.
Every step you take represents every life you touch. Well done.
I try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end.
您有能力带给周围的人更多的微笑。
I wanna try everything, I wanna try even though I could fail. I'll keep on making those new mistakes.
Panggung ini menggambarkan setiap kehidupan yang telah kau ubah. Kamu luar biasa.
Every day, those new mistakes. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again.
踏上旅程，让我们一起为更多的生活带来积极的改变。
Though I could fail, I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't.
Bawalah kesehatan, kepercayaan diri, dan kebahagiaan kepada lebih banyak orang di sekitar Anda.
Try everything.
Thank you and congratulations to all new brand partners.
再次恭贺所有新晋品牌大使及业务主任。
These people carry the mission to transform more lives and are the perfect example of a force for good. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome new senior brand partner.
接下来，这群伙伴带着更多人改变生命的使命，继续散发着善的力量。各位来宾，掌声欢迎新晋资深品牌大使及资深业务主任。
Set and lock your goals. You will definitely achieve it. This stage awaits you. Let's walk on this stage and succeed together. Thank you and congratulations to all new senior brand partners.
再次恭贺所有新晋资深品牌大使及资深业务主任。
Wow! Did we see all our achievers earlier on? Yeah. So let's give another round of applause to all our new brand representatives, new brand partners, and new senior brand partners.
是的
Now,
接
now in the next segment, we are going to celebrate the next group of achievers. They have not only helped themselves to transform themselves, but they have also empowered others to achieve better health, better quality of life, and better beauty.
是的，接下来这群伙伴，他们带着使命，大量行动，帮助来自世界各地的朋友们实现健康、美丽与自信。5000分品牌代表即50i 达标者，象征着拥有经理级别的收入；而10000分品牌代表即100i 达标者，象征于拥有资深业务经理级别的收入。他们善的力量和绝不妥协的精神，值得我们给予最热烈的掌声和欢呼声。欢迎5000分品牌代表即50i 达标者，以及10000分品牌代表即100i 达标者。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 5000 TV 耳机粉。
各位来宾，掌声欢迎5000分品牌代表暨50i 达标者。
Feel the fire in my veins. Run to the beat, we can't win them all, it's okay. Prove it to anyone else who doubts we'll rise. Solve the case, chasing dreams under neon skies.
Berawal dari ketulusan hati untuk meningkatkan kualitas hidup banyak orang.
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
当你拥有一颗帮助他人的心，你将会改变许多人的生命。
Run with the pack, we can't win them all, but we fight. Prove it to anyone else who says we can't. Solve the case, living loud with no regrets.
Set your goals and commit to them. Success is then yours.
Keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
带着使命及爱心，继续创造更多微笑。
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
Jadilah berani, jadilah kuat, dan percaya bahwa kamu pasti bisa.
Okay. Prove it to anyone else who doubts we'll rise. Solve the case, chasing dreams under neon skies. The only reason we are here is to celebrate. Baby, keep the music playing. Come on, get on up.
把健康、青春、自信、快乐带给更多人，提高他们的生活品质。
It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo. I got this worth dying for tonight.
confidence and happiness to family and people around you.
Keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
锁定目标，积极行动，成功就在眼前。
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo. I got this. Feel the
Tangan kita diciptakan untuk menaklukkan tantangan dan membuat keajaiban.
Anyone else who doubts will rise. Solve the case. Chasing dreams under neon skies. The only reason we are here is to celebrate. Baby, keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
人生一定要更有意义，更多姿多彩。
I got this worth dying for tonight. Run with the pack, we can't win them all, but we fight. Prove it to anyone else who says we can't. Solve the case, living loud with no regrets. Yeah, the only reason we are here is to celebrate. Baby, keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're
Making other lives more meaningful will make your life more meaningful.
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep
人
it
生
up.
要么乘风破浪，要么就兴风作浪。
I got this, feel the fire in my veins. Run to the beat, we can't win them all, it's okay. Prove it to anyone else who doubts will rise. Solve the case, chasing dreams under neon skies. The only reason we are here is to celebrate. Baby, keep the music playing. Come on, get on up.
Teruslah lakukan terobosan. Sesungguhnya Anda tidak terbatas.
It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo. I got this worth dying for tonight. Run with the pack, we can't win them all, but we fight. Prove it to anyone else who says we can't. Solve the case, live
保持梦想，全力以赴的为梦想打拼。
Keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo.
Every step you take forward makes you strong, confident, and unstoppable.
Turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break. And we're turning the far into a zoo. I got this, feel the fire in my
成功
veins.
源于不懈的努力，勇往直前，坚持到底。
Anyone else who doubts will rise. Solve the case, chasing dreams under neon skies. The only reason we are here is to celebrate. Baby, keep the music playing.
untuk mengangkat lebih banyak kehidupan menjadi lebih baik.
I got this worth dying for tonight. Run with the pack, we can't win them all, but we fight. Prove it to anyone else who says we can't. Solve the
突
case.
破自我，你将发现自己的无限可能。
Reason we are here is to celebrate, baby. Keep the music playing. Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed, and we're turning the far into a zoo. Come on, keep it up. It's fun if you're down to break, and we're turning the far into a zoo.
Set and lock your goal. You can do it.
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed.
带着使命以及爱心，继续创造更多微笑。
It's fun if you're down to break, and we're turning the far into a zoo. I got this, feel the fire in my veins. Run to the beat, we can't win them all, it's okay. Prove it to anyone else who doubts we'll rise.
Begin with a helping heart and let's transform our lives.
The only reason we are here is to celebrate, baby. Keep the music playing.
Thank you and congratulations to 5,000 achievers.
Turning the far into a zoo.
恭贺所有5000分品牌代表暨50I 达标者。
And we're turning the far into a zoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 10,000 CV achievers.
I got this.
各位来宾，掌声欢迎万分品牌代表暨100I 达标者。
To anyone else who says we
I love the morning sunlight. I can feel the sunlight. After the party tonight, you turn gray skies into blue.
You have the power to bring smiles to everyone around you.
Summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing. Turn that sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody's swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart.
你也可以拥有发光发热的精彩人生，成为他人生命中的天使，更多人的生活都会因你而改变。
This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down.
Lakukan dengan cinta, maka kita mampu menyentuh begitu banyak kehidupan.
Until the spring break, everybody's swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart. I can feel the sunlight.
坚持分享好产品，帮助更多人遇见更好的自己。
After the party tonight, you turn gray skies into blue.
Our mission is to be force for good. Let's strive to better role models.
The anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing. Turn the sound on, let's celebrate.
找到你的人生目标，并激励他人也这样做。
Everybody's swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart. This summer tune
berani bermimpi besar. Lakukan yang terbaik untuk mewujudkannya.
With the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart.
改变你的生活和他人的生活。
This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody
Go
swimming,
Zach!
back
Go
full
man!
of women.
On to the next!
Come on, let the sunlight in your heart. I can feel the sunlight. I love the morning sunlight. I can feel the sunlight.
为您的生活带来意义，并与他人分享这种意义。
This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring.
Every step forward is a step to greatness.
Backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart. This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let's
创造有意义的生活，并一路提携他人。
This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on.
Jangan pernah lupakan impianmu. Tatap masa depan dan pimpinlah dengan teladan.
Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in your heart. I can feel the sunlight.
专注目标，积极行动，以身作则。
After this party tonight, you turn gray skies into blue. This summer tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. Come on,
Tantangan yang kamu hadapi membuatmu bertumbuh. Nikmati perjalanan menuju sukses.
tune is the anthem for y'all. I'm riding my car with the top down and the wind blowing, turn the sound on, let's celebrate. We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. Come on, let the sunlight in
保持一颗炽热的心，坚持不懈。
Is the answer for y'all. I'm riding my car.
Dream big, stay focused, and eventually success will be yours.
We can't wait until the spring break. Everybody's swimming, backyard full of women.
Thank you and congratulations to all 10,000 GP achievers.
恭贺所有万分品牌代表暨100i 达标者。
This summer it's here. Is the answer for y'all. I'm riding
如新视野是一段不断突破自我和不断创造潜能的旅程，在这里你可以遇见更好的自己。无论你是什么样的背景，无论过去从事什么样的行业，只要心怀梦想，这里就能梦想成真。接下来我们要表彰这样一群领导人，他们不仅创造了自己的成功，也帮助他人敢于追梦，取得成功。他们带领伙伴们一起锁定目标，克服挑战，突破自我，达成了如新事业的重要里程碑。他们是新晋经理级品牌大使及业务经理，新晋总监级品牌大使及资深业务经理和新晋资深总监级品牌大使及业务总监。
Yes, that's right. In this next segment, we want to take a moment to celebrate these individuals who have taken the steps forward to build their new skin business. They're committed to their dreams and goals and are also helping a lot of many others to rise together with them. They have seen the fruit of their dedication, and this represents a significant milestone in their new skin journey. Let us celebrate our new executive brand partners, brand directors, and senior brand directors.
Ladies and gentlemen, these people believe in their dreams and persisted to the end. Please welcome new executive brand partner.
各位来宾，这些伙伴突破极限，坚持梦想，掌声欢迎新晋经理级品牌大使及业务经理。
I'm the pulse, I'm the flame, I'm the spark you seek, and the future's mine, it's calling me. Oh, 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 yeah, I'm born for the next. Oh, 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 oh. I've danced with shadows, I faced the fall, but I found my strength. I gave it all, every heartbreak, every scar.
Success is a mindset. Success is a choice.
I'm building thrones, rewriting rules I've never known. A legacy written in neon skies. This is my moment, my reason why. I'm done with waiting, I'm done with fear. The next decade starts right here. Oh, no more limits, no more chains.
成功是一种心态，选择比努力更重要。
We're breaking the night, turn the volume up and feel the light. From the past I rise, I'm here to stay. No one's ever gonna fade me away. I'm the pulse, I'm the flame, I'm the spark you seek, and the future's mine, it's calling me. Oh, 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 yeah, I'm born for the next. Oh, oh, oh. Every lyric,
Dream big,
every
work hard,
stage, I'm
stay
more than the
focused, and the
lines on a
success will be
golden
yours.
page. More than a story they thought they knew. I'm the storm. I'm breaking through. So hands up, we're breaking the night. Turn the volume up and feel the light. From the past I rise, I'm here to stay. No one's ever gonna fade me away. I'm the pulse, I'm the flame, I'm the spark you seek, and the future's mine, it's
保
calling
持梦想，
me.
锁定目标，积极行动，成功一定属于你。
So hands up, we're breaking the night. Turn the volume up and feel the light. From the past I rise, I'm here to stay. No one's ever gonna fade me away.
Bermimpi besar, kerja keras, dan fokus. Sukses akan menjadi milik Anda.
鼓起勇气，追求梦想，成功就在眼前。
I'm done with waiting, I'm done with fear. The next decade starts right here. No more limits, no more chains.
Thank you and congratulations to all new executive brand partners.
We're breaking the night.
掌声恭贺所有新晋品牌及经理大使及业务经理。
Here to stay.
The next group of leaders has the courage to grab every opportunity to grow and have risen to a higher level of achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new brand director.
接下来这群伙伴，他们不仅帮助了自己，更帮助了许许多多有梦想的伙伴，不断突破自己，挑战极限。各位来宾，掌声欢迎新晋总监级品牌大使暨资深业务总监。
Play hard, work hard, play hard, we work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. Come on, baby, and drop it. Scrub the floor and just mop it. Show these gangsters how you pop lock it. Don't care what you got in your pocket. I beat the way that you rockin', flip that thing, girl, stop it. Wanna just bang, bang and pop it. While the club crowd are just watching you work it out. Got a gang of cash and it's going all on the ball. And it's going fast 'cause I feel
Going
like a
above and
superstar.
beyond to make a difference for more people every day.
It's your turn to grab it, now make this whole thing yours. Work it out. Hey, said our hustlers' work is never through. We making it 'cause we making moves. The only thing we know how to do. Said it's the only thing we know how to do. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. We work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job.
竭尽全力帮更多人蜕变。
Play hard, we work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. Some fresh to death looking plush. Ladies can't get enough. Got my fitness on looking buff, and all my people with my trust. Holding down for
Bangkit
my
sekali lagi untuk membawa perubahan bagi orang sekitarmu.
It's making you rock with me, work it out. Got a gang of cash and it's going all on the ball. And it's going fast.
把每一次的成长都变成帮助更多人的机会。
Just broke the law. It's your turn to grab it, now make this whole thing yours. Work it out. Said our hustlers' work is
Thank you and congratulations to all new brand directors.
the only thing we know how to do. Said it's the only thing we know how to do. Work hard.
掌声恭贺所有新晋总监级品牌大使及资深业务经理。
Our next group of leaders led by example with the strongest determination, always persisting on their faith and conviction. And today, they have become the true achievers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome new senior brand directors.
接下来这群伙伴，他们勇敢地扛起了领导人的责任，挑战自己，带领伙伴在如新刊登成功的高峰。各位来宾，掌声欢迎新晋资深总监级品牌大使及业务总监。
The silence grows, it doesn't fade, and every breath feels like a blade.
United by purpose, driven by compassion, you are awesome.
With all the things we said out loud, but in the quiet, I replay the
成绩斐然，他们一起帮助了更多的人。
breathe. I try to move, but nothing feels the way we used to. I close my eyes to hide the light and drift together.
A team that serves together, shines together.
团队协作，彼此提携，共同闪耀。
Mulailah dengan impian yang kuat dan jalan yang luas akan terbentang di hadapan Anda. Thank you and congratulations to all new senior brand directors.
掌声恭贺所有新晋资深总监级品牌大使及业务总监。
Wow, let's put our hands together to congratulate all our new executive brand partners, brand directors, and senior brand directors. Wow, I'm not sure about you, Yunzi, after listening to them and seeing their recognition today, I can imagine some of you sitting on your seats and wondering, wow, they are so inspiring. But can I also do it as well?
是的，非常为他们感到骄傲和开心。他们当年也是一样，坐在台下看到那么多成功故事，然后呢设定目标，积极行动，然后下次一定要站在舞台上接受表彰。这次他们也做到了，相信你们大家都可以。
Exactly. None of them started out knowing what to do, okay? But they simply started off with a simple belief and just taking that small steps forward, and they continue to work on their dreams and goals. And even without knowing where it led, they just let their belief bring them to where they are today.
是的，我懂这种感觉啊。我觉得就是很多人刚开始的时候也会这样问自己：我真的可以吗？其实刚才台上的这些领导人，他们也是从同样的地方开始的。
Exactly. So coming up next segment, this is what it's all about. It's all about real people, real journey, and success together. 25 years on this platform isn't just sharing about system. It's sharing about real stories behind every individual. And today, this segment is going to share with you what exactly all this is all about.
是的，他们没有等到自己准备好了才开始，而是先相信、先行动，一步一步走到了今天。
Yes, and today we want to bring you a conversation that goes right through the heart, that is up close and personal. And when you hear about their stories of these leaders, you will realize something powerful that resonates with you. They were once just like you, seated there, feeling uncertain and unsure. However, this platform is something that you don't have to walk alone.
是的，没错，贤明系统从来都是毫无保留，大家都愿意把自己走过的路、经历过的挑战，还有成长的经验，真真实实的分享出来。因为我们相信，真诚才最能触动人心。
Yes, and leading this session, we have this young, powerful lady who is a ACCA graduate, and she chose to lead an unconventional path. Instead of going to be an accountant, she chose the path of entrepreneurship, growth, and impact.
是的，他们的故事呢，会让你明白，成功不是属于少数人的，而是属于每一个愿意尝试、愿意相信自己的人。
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Sydney Gao.
Welcome.
To be alive, just you and me tonight. Don't wake me up from this high. What a beautiful life. I heard your heart call mine, and then all the stars aligned.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ST brothers and sisters. It's an honor to be standing here on stage with you today, and host this next segment. So, of course, welcome to this segment called Empower Your Future. And when I think about empower your future, let's take a moment to think about these two words, empower and future. What's the thought that first comes to mind? To me, when I think about future, it feels like something very distant, very far away, right? And something that happens later. But the truth is, our future begins now. It begins with the choices that we make today. And wow, okay, thank you. And when I think about empowerment, is basically the choices that we make to go through the process of getting better, of getting stronger, and of really discovering our best selves. So in ST, in Success Together, empower your future is more than just a slogan, okay? 不是一个口号, okay? And wow, thank you for empowering me. Yeah. So it's really more than just a slogan. It is when individuals start to take and make the decisions to choose growth over comfort, to choose courage over fear, and to choose dreams over just mere routine. So today we have invited 3 successful leaders who have done exactly that. They'll be sharing with us their journey of how they empowered their own future, how they chose to take that step forward despite having certain doubts or uncertainty in their minds, but choosing to really follow that dream. Okay, but before we invite them up, I think what I want to urge everyone is that through their segment, don't just take home inspiration or motivation, because that will only last us so long, right? Yeah, maybe tomorrow when we go back to our workplaces or when we get busy, this inspiration and motivation will fade away. But I hope that through their story, what we take home is maybe to see a reflection of our own potential, to see that even our own future can really be as big and beautiful as we want it to be. Okay, before we invite them out, let's watch a video montage of them. on stage our three interviewees for today. Li Hua from Indonesia, Wen Yang from Singapore, and Zhang Yuan from China. All right, let's take a seat. Woo. Okay, so today we have a very interesting group of interviewees. Yeah, there will be 3 different languages in this interview. Okay, so very exciting. Yeah, I see our COE going, yes. Yeah, and of course, you know, we are a little bit nervous. Okay, so maybe we can break the ice a bit because on stage it's very cold. Yeah, can or not? Can, right? We break the ice together, all right? Yeah, so just to begin, maybe we can get to know them a little bit better. Okay, and I will go through a series of questions, short questions, and you can just answer with the first word that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, only 1 or 2 words. Don't need to elaborate. Short one, okay? Yeah, so, and they don't know the questions that I'm going to ask. Okay, very simple. We start with a very easy one first. Okay, so the first question is coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Huh? All coffee? Okay. Yeah, so all of them coffee, but for me it's only tea. Yeah, I cannot drink coffee. All right, second question. We go with Li Hua first, then Wen Yang, then Zhang Yuan. Okay? Second question. When I say the word love, what do you think about?
Bersyukur.
Okay.
Love my
Gratitude.
family.
Family. Okay.
Family.
关心
Guanxin, care. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know because Zhang Yuan 老师's husband is very caring. Yeah. Okay. Third question. Introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Extrovert.
Why you all laugh? Li Hua is not introvert, is it? No! Wen Yang, extrovert, correct or not? Yes.
内
Zhang Yuan
向
老师
内向
extrovert. 内向还是 introvert? Introvert, 对吗？对, okay. So we have 2 extrovert and 1 introvert. Okay, yeah. So very different, right? Li Hua, kamu extrovert. Okay, yeah. And last question. Describe yourself in 3 words. Ngomong tentang diri sendiri dalam 3 perkataan.
Oke, happy, enjoy, dan selalu bersyukur. Dah.
Grateful, driven, and passionate.
Grateful, driven, passionate.
Yes.
自由美丽
Okay, then you think of 1 word for her.
Inspiring.
Inspiring. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I think a bit warmed up already, right? Yeah, but of course, you know, besides all of these small little facts that we know about you now, I believe that there are still many friends here who are new to you and perhaps have not heard of your story before. Okay, so maybe you can have a short introduction of how did you end up in New Skin? Okay, so maybe we can start with Li Hua.
Oke, nama saya Li Hua. Saya ibu rumah tangga anak 3 ya. Saya hari ini seneng banget ada di antara teman-teman semua ya. Dan bersyukur ya hari ini bisa duduk di sini ya karena ST. Nah, saya secara pribadi ya, selama menjadi ibu rumah tangga 14 tahun ya, saya punya 3 anak ya. Yang selama ini aktivitas saya ya, dari pagi urusin, pulang, les, malam tidur, terus dia itu suka mencari apa yang salah di anak saya. Buat apa? Buat angry. Kira-kira di sini ada nggak ya yang sama seperti aku? Ayo jujur. Kalau yang ada tunjuk tangan.
Anyone similar to her? every day just all about your children only?
Gak ada ya? Wah luar biasa ya, berarti saya cuma sendiri ya. Oke, nah jadi saya sama ini ya, karena saya ibu rumah tangga yang selalu melakukan rutinitas yang selalu berulang-ulang ya. Sampai satu hari saya merasa kenapa hidup ini begitu membosankan ya, monoton ya. Karena dulu waktu saya sebelum menjadi ibu rumah tangga, saya tuh pernah kerja ya. Dan semua itu baik saya maupun papa mama aku tuh aku sanggup cover. Tapi waktu di sini kenapa hidupku kok jadi berubah. Tapi saya bersyukur ya waktu itu saya datang ke convention ya. Saya melihat ya ada satu ya wanita cantik ya. Dia tuh begitu berjuang buat mamanya. Dia tuh waktu itu mamanya kena kanker, dia berjuang sampai akhirnya dia mencapai kesuksesan menjadi CEO 1 ya. Itu membuat aku kegampar. Kenapa? Aku sama ini karena sibuk ngurusin anak sampai saya lupa. Kalau saya masih punya orang tua, saya masih punya mama ya. Jadi waktu itu aku baru sadar betapa kurang ajarnya aku ya. Saat aku 41 tahun, orang yang gedein aku, orang yang penuh kasih sayang ke aku, tapi aku lupakan. Aku cuma kira setiap bulan aku kasih duit dia, itu cukup. Tapi ternyata ya, sejak dari convention itu ya, saya pulang, saya tanya mama saya, apa yang kamu mau dalam hidup ini? Dan mama saya menjawab, saya mau tinggal sama kamu Lihua. Dan itu benar-benar lebih kegampar lagi, karena sejak saya menjadi ibu rumah tangga itu, waktu itu saya tinggalnya di apartemen ya. Jadi dan aku waktu itu tidak pernah berpikir untuk menerima siapapun untuk tinggal di aku. Tapi sejak itu ya membuat aku terbangunkan. Kalau saya sebagai ibu rumah tangga ya waktu itu yang saya lihat ya. Saya melihat satu harapan. Saya tidak harus berulang-ulang hidup seperti ini ya sampai saya 41 tahun. Sejak saat itu ya saya fight. Kenapa? Ternyata seorang ibu rumah tangga itu layak punya kehidupan yang luar biasa. Kita layak ya kesempatan untuk dapat uang. Kenapa? Aku dulu yang mengcover keluarga aku ya. Tapi waktu aku menjadi ibu rumah tangga, aku tidak bisa melakukan apa-apa bahkan buat kehidupan aku sendiri. Tapi waktu aku ya melihat dari situ, aku melihat hope. Setiap orang layak bisa sukses. Setiap orang ya sore biarpun saya cuma ibu rumah tangga yang gak pintar pun. Saya tuh layak menjadi businesswoman. Saya layak punya usaha. Saya layak ya memberikan terbaik buat anak-anakku. Karena ketika aku melihat orang-orang yang di panggung, saya tahu satu hari saya akan bisa menjadi seperti mereka. Karena apa? Karena ketika saya mendengar cerita mereka, saya tahu mereka bisa, aku pun bisa.
Yeah, thank you so much, Li Hua. I think really her story is really inspiring. From someone who never believed that she have any opportunities in life as a 41-year-old housewife for many, many years. But I think it's really only in New Skin and ST that it gives us the opportunity regardless of who we are. Yeah, so thank you, Li Hua, for sharing with us. So next up, Wen Yang.
Okay, hi everyone, good morning. My name is Wen Yang and I'm 28 this year. Yeah, so I think firstly, I start with my background. Yeah, so I think, ever since growing up, I feel that, I grew up in a very well-to-do family, right? I have always been very, very thankful for my parents' hard work, right? And I think one thing, when I was growing up, I saw that, my dad, he was always working away from the family, right? So I only have time with him on the weekends, right? And of course, when I was much younger, I saw my mom, she worked very hard for the family as well, right? She was juggling between different jobs, different gigs, right? Really trying to make ends meet, right? So from that, ever since young, I knew that hard work was very important. Yeah, but I told myself that, I know hard work is very important, but I'm someone that was very rebellious, right? I didn't like to study. How many of you all don't like to study one? Wow, okay. Got quite a few, right? So I don't like to study also, right? But I'm someone that if I don't want to study, I will never let my life be decided by fate, right? So, you know, I tell myself that if I don't like to study, I have to excel in something else, right? So I started, you know, to explore things like sports and all that, and like, you know, slowly I started to pick it up, right? Then, you know, as I grew up, you know, I don't like to study to the point that I remember, right? Back then when I was in poly, I stopped going to school because I felt that, you know, I couldn't study and I wasn't good enough, right? And that was the self-doubt that, you know, I had all the way throughout, and this was how I pretty much grew up. Yeah, but I think, you know, what I saw from my parents was that I think through their hard work, that was something that I also wanted to do, right? So I started to look for a lot of different kind of opportunities, right? I started to look for different kind of part-time jobs, gigs and all that, and having the perception that if I have multiple jobs, I will have multiple streams of income, right? But I didn't know that the one thing that I didn't have was time, right? So I worked many different kind of jobs thinking that like, okay, you know, I can accumulate a lot of skills, a lot of experience, I can become better as a person, right? But little did I know that I was working really hard, right? But I wasn't getting the outcome that I want, right? And I think, you know, how I chanced upon this Nu Skin opportunity was because I met a friend in basic military training, right? So in Singapore, we have basic military training because we have to serve national service for 2 years, right? That was where I met him, right? And actually at the start, he came to me, he asked me, he said this, bro, I heard you're very entrepreneurial one. Then I look at him, I say, don't waste your time. Whatever that you are doing, I'm not interested. And you know, it was to the point that I told him, right, I say, please also don't go around scamming old people's money. Yeah, that was literally what I said, okay? But long story short, actually, if you all know the story, the next person that I went back home to scam, right, was my mom lah. Right, I asked her to get on the products, right? So I think, you know, that was really how I started. But I think it was through his sincerity, right? Over the course of the next few weeks, he really showed me that, hey, you know, he really keep asking lah, you know, and not just asking me to do and explore an opportunity, but he really made friends, he really understood what I really wanted, right? And he brought me to this environment, right? And I think the very first time when I came for convention, I also dragged my mom over with me, right? And then, you know, I think she's also here in the audience also, right? But, you know, the first time when I asked her to come, right? Actually, when we went back to the hotel, then she told me one thing. She said, you know, mommy actually don't want to come one. Yeah, but then it's because you keep asking me to come, right? That's why I come. Yeah, and actually today, I think she come also is because I keep asking her to come, right? So, I think, but that reminded me, and one thing that she added on was something that she told me that she said, when she came into this environment, she know that I will be in good hands, right? She know that this environment is very nurturing, right? If I want to do this business, I better make sure, right, that I make a decision and I go all the way with it, right? And that's how I started lah.
Yep. But actually, right, through your story, what did Yen, okay, his upline is Yen, right? What did Yen tell you that make you switch? Because you said, like, scam, then how come suddenly now you scam your mother? Yeah.
Yes, okay, so, so before that, I keep telling him it's a scam, right? Then still tell him don't go around scamming old people's money, right? And then that was where, through his sincerity, and I think when he introduced me, you know, to the team, to my mentors and all that, this was during my national service period. Yeah, okay. Anyways, this is not supposed to be the case lah. We're not supposed to moonlight, right, during national service, but I did it, right, because I just wanted a different kind of outcome. And I think Yen, through his sincerity, he showed me the outcome here. So there was one instance when I flew to Brunei for a 10 days outfield training, right? I was in Brunei, I was outfield. I came back dirty, muddy, right, face full of, you know, basically black and green paint, right, camo. Right? So it was all over my face, and the only thing that I wanted to see was, you know, text messages from family. But when I opened my phone, I saw a notification, which is my bank notification. Okay? Then it showed me $6,000+ in Sing dollars. Okay? Right? And how would a scam put this amount of money in your bank account, right? At the start, right? Then I was like, okay, maybe this thing can do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Wen Yang. Yeah, I think really from his sharing, right, for, how old were you that time?
That time I was 21.
Yeah,
21.
For a 21-year-old, suddenly your bank account got extra 6,000 Sing dollar.
Yeah, it was quite a lot.
I think it was very shocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was just a small teaser to really show him the kind of outcome that he could get from Nu Skin. Yeah, because I think in Nu Skin, the best thing is that the outcome is limitless. And I think really from his sharing, right, it shows that yes, hard work is important, but choice is more important than hard work. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which I think was something that Yan told you also, right? At the beginning.
Yes, yes. He briefly told me lah. He said that actually whatever choice that you make at the end of the day, I think he as a friend he respected it. Yeah, but I think he told me that he really wanted me to come here, right, to at least give myself a chance, right, to see what is in for me. Yeah, and I came here with that heart, right? At first very skeptical, you know. Then when I brought home the products, right, then my mom still tell me, she say, whatever that you are using, right? Yeah, she say she saw new skin before, she see new skin before, right? She say, better make sure you use only, right? Don't go and do, right? And I was very curious, why would she have such a reaction? Yeah, and I was skeptical, I was still doubtful, but skeptical and doubtful, I was still very curious. Right? And because I was very curious, I really wanted to find out what was it, right, that I could achieve here, that all the other people that were achieving here that I saw lah when I came for the convention. Yeah, so that was really in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and I think for once, Auntie, lucky this time he never listened to you, right? Just this once only, yeah. So of course, we move on to Zhang Yuan 老师. Yeah.
Yeah. 悉尼、梨花、文阳。很开心见到各位，各位新老朋友，各位鲜美家人，大家好，我是张媛，来自北京，那么我呢是70后啊，我72年生人，然后我一眨眼的时间，感觉时间真的很快，就拥有了这么成熟的年纪啊，然后我是在一个充满爱，然后很充满包容，有父母。特别好的一个关心的一个环境下长大，所以我比较喜欢自由。那我大学毕业以后呢，就去英国读书，然后呢移民加拿大，定居在温哥华。那么实际呢，在我为什么能遇到 New Skin 呢？那我当时毕业以后呢，其实是手里握着2个非常好的 offer 啊，一个是呢一个500强公司驻当地的一个分公司总经理助理的一个职务。然后呢，还有一个大型国有企业做外贸外贸公司。那我拒绝了第1份，在第2份呢，也只是工作了4个月，然后就递了一个请假条，就离开了，离开去读书，然后移民。因为加拿大呢是一个移民国家嘛那么也是因为家里的一些关系呢，然后开始就是从事国际贸易跟木材相关的那实际对于我来说为什么当时离开了那一个工作我是非常喜欢自由的一个人，然后很害怕自己的时间被束缚，所以我觉得如果在那个格子间里我好像很难有那种自由的生活状态。所以但是呢，我的工作呢，我当时工作4个月，每个月我发现薪水才几百块钱那几百块钱，我觉得我是经历过这种美好的生活然后这样的一个那个年代嘛，这样的一个收入可能很难让我去享有同样品质的生活，所以我认为创业就是自己做生意，可能时间呢，还有收入方面对自己可以把控得更好一些所以就开始了创业。那么后来呢，当然在欧洲有更多的机会，我们就又搬到了欧洲。那在欧洲跟做轻纺有关的这个国际贸易。那我想那个时代呢，确实是属于我们吃到的时代的红利。因为那个时代的人，只要你很勤奋，然后呢，他有信息差，有这种经济的时差你但凡选对了方向，然后去努力一些我觉得还是都是可以赚到钱的。那么但是呢，当时我先生呢，因为中国2008年申奥成功，然后他有更好的机会他就去。回到国内去开始了新一轮的一个生意。那么我呢，在当地继续我们在海外的这些生意。其实呢，那个生意环境还是蛮怎么说呢蛮严峻的高利润，但是也是高风险那我有时候呢，大家可能从我的外表或者我也很内向，然后呢，你可能觉得这个人好像我们在后台说好像很温柔但其实内心呢还是蛮彪悍的所以呢也撑起了很多的。
因为你看张元老师，他的外表跟他的声音也是很温柔。
但实际上啊，其实还不太一样的啊。我们呢，确实那时候好像你觉得生活很光鲜啊，然后飞来飞去，一般的护照是。有效期是10年，但是10年间呢，其实我用了5本护照了，就是它都已经该满了，你就飞来飞去啊，身体其实也是出了问题。那我们也是在不同的国家啊，因为生意上的各种压力嘛，实际你共同的话题就越来越少，可能都对彼此也没有太多的耐心啊，所以这种关系也是蛮紧张的，那么。我先生呢，他的身体呢是属于在那个应酬的环境下啊，他经常喝酒，然后呢已经中重度脂肪肝了。然后我呢，我已经2次哈，30多岁的时候呢，就已经2次在不同国家的机场，就是那种直挺挺的晕倒，然后机场救援都到了。然后我自己就在想啊，我就说我们好像。我说我所做的一切，其实我都是在追求自己的美好人生，但是这好像不是这种美好的人生是我想要的，好像就成了一个赚钱的机器，我想过放弃，但是呢，这种放弃其实还是蛮舍不得的，毕竟已经付出了那么多然后你又不知道要去做什么真正要做什么，但是我知道我自己不要做什么，就是说不想什么，但是我想要的我其实也很知道的，就是我希望做这件事能有一件事情呢，让我的自己财富也不缩水，然后呢，我做什么呢？做什么事情呢？都不再浪费时间，都可以去叠加，然后我可以，就是拥有我曾经的这种健康我有和家人可以长期在一起其实好像想要的很多但是也不知道有什么样的一种可能吧。我想可能也是老天爷就是听到了我这个心声，所以呢，在2010年底的时候呢，我正好是在北京，然后就在星巴克。晚间的时候真的是晚间时候，就是在那买咖啡的时候，一个小朋友1岁多小朋友，完全陌生的他就抱住了我的大腿，然后呢，他妈妈呢是 New Skin 的经销商，那我呢也很神奇，就是在之前的连续的2年。在美国、在加拿大都听过 New Skin 产品，而且有个非常简短的交集所以就很容易的用上了产品那其实我也不是说那么容易就是接受合作，但是也很神奇，就是我的介绍人的一个坚持当然其中也发生了很多的故事，然后就这样进来了。
谢谢张妍老师。I think through her sharing, right? She was a very successful businesswoman, but I think yet she was looking for something that her business could not provide. Yeah, and I think it was in that searching, right? I think everything happens for a reason and at the right time. Yeah, I believe that for all of us sitting here today, definitely prior to coming to this convention, we actually had a small thought that, is there something else that can be out there for me, that can give me the outcome that I want? Yeah, and really because of that, God opened the doors. But it was really because she decided to take that step. Yeah, and so funny that the person who opened the door for her was a young boy, a small boy. So her small boy is your upline. The real upline is the small kid. Yeah. So of course, I think, as we embark on this business, we start this journey, definitely it's not a bed of roses. It is not so straightforward and so easy, right? Yeah, definitely along the way, there will be setbacks or challenges. So maybe you can share with us what is one of the biggest challenge that you face in this journey, and also how did you manage to overcome it? Yeah, we start from Wen Yang.
Okay, I don't know. When you all see me, right? I think this is the biggest challenge already. What do I mean, right? Is because I think a lot of people feel that like when we are young, like there's a lot of opportunities ahead. Yeah, but I feel that when we are young, it's our biggest challenge. Yeah, because I think some of you seated in the audience, maybe you are looking at me and then you're thinking that like, you're only 28. Yeah, you know, and I think that's how a lot of people actually look at me as well, right? And you know, when I first started, I was 21, right? Imagine someone of the age of 21 coming to you, sharing with you a business opportunity. I think, you know, you will slap him left, right, center, right? And then you're thinking like, you sure you know whatever that you're trying to share or not, right? So I think there's a lot of challenges, definitely, right? You know, I think when it comes to my age, you know, when I feel that, you know, because I don't have business experience, I got no network, I got no knowledge, right? And worse still, right? I don't like to study, right? So if I don't like to study, right, and then you talk about business, right, my perception last time was that a lot of people that run businesses, right, are very well to do, and you know, they at least have very, very high education, right? So I think that was something that, you know, have always been my challenge, right? And of course, having that challenge, you know, I realized that a lot of people give the resistance. Some even say that, you know, in Chinese they say lah, 我吃盐比你吃的饭多. Yeah, then in my heart actually,
I eat salt more than
you eat rice. But if you know the amount of rice I eat, right, and you really eat more salt, I think you'll get hypertension. Yeah, so, right? So that was in my heart, honestly. I never go and tell them lah. I never go and tell them if really you eat that amount of salt, right? Yeah. But I never tell them, right? But actually these are the challenges. These are the challenges that we face, you know, when I was much younger lah, right? And of course, I think, you know, the pressure coming from my family as well, right? I think this is very new to them, right? And definitely, if my family have long done this, maybe I wouldn't be here also, right? But I think, you know, it is also because of the fact that they worry about me, they care about me, they love me, right? And I think they're always wanting to give the best for me. And that is where I believe the resistance came in also. They were thinking and doubting also. They were thinking that, why would you, you know, having so much ahead of you, right? So much time, so much vigor, so much energy. Like, why would you go and do this thing? Yeah, why you go and do this kind of thing, right? So at that point of time, I think it was very frustrating. It was very, I think it was also very emotional, right? Why? Because I feel that the whole time that, you know, I was trying to fight for my dreams, I was trying to fight for my goal, but I always feel this resistance. Yeah, and I think, you know, I then started to have the pressure, right? I then started to have the pressure that I need to deliver, right? I need to deliver because I need to show them the results, right? So because of that pressure, right, then a lot of doubts started to enter my head, right? So it's like, you can or not, you know, are you sure that you're going to decide to do this, right, for your life, right? Are you sure you're going to make things happen here or not? Like, you sure you can? You sure you can? So with that pressure, right, I started to realize that, wow, you know, like this amount of stress is something that I started to face, right? And I would say that, you know, at that point of time, I was also offered a lot of other opportunities. I think very similar to Sang Yuan, right? She mentioned that she had 2 very, very amazing opportunities after her graduation. I think likewise for me, I had opportunity cost also, right? It's not that like, you know, I cannot study, then I don't have opportunity. Actually, I do, right? So I'm very grateful because I think because of my upbringing and all that, right? I gave my very best. So I gave my very best in army, right? And I was offered a scholarship. And honestly, if I accepted that scholarship, I would have been paid 5 to 6 times more, right, than what my peers were making, right, at that point of time, right? But I didn't want that, right, because, you know, I didn't want the outcome there also. And of course, there's another opportunity, you know, just as simple as, you know, a business coming to me, asking me to be the appointed director, and they will pay me. They will pay me, and honestly, the pay that they offered at the point of time when I was 22, 23, I think it was very, very well decorated. Like, honestly, if I took on that, I think, you know, I would have led a very meaningful and quite a fulfilling 22-year-old life. Yeah, but I think there was still something missing. Yeah, and I realized that a lot of all this opportunity that was offered to me at that point of time was very time-based, right? So I didn't want to just commit my time, right, in exchange of just, you know, the outcome, because what I saw from my family and what I saw from my parents, they worked very hard, right? But the one thing that I didn't understand, right, was they worked so hard, right? And I believe they did it all for my family, right? All for the family, all for the loved ones, right? But why, you know, in the name of hard work, right, we don't have time with our loved ones. Right? And that was something that I realized that I wanted to fight for, right? I wanted to fight for the time with my loved ones, and that was why, you know, when I came here, I realized that opportunity cost didn't become an opportunity cost. And then I started to realize that the one thing that changed, right? The one thing that entirely changed, right, my paradigm was really, it was a decision, right? It was because I made a decision, right? And I told myself that, stop looking already. Right? Stop thinking already. And then I start to realize that no matter your age, no matter your background, no matter whatever that comes your way, right? Actually, all this will no longer be problems as long as you make a big decision, right? And that decision, right, is so firm that you know that no one can shake it, right? And that was something that I started to remind myself, and I asked myself, and at least something that I can be very, very grateful for today, right, is at least, you know, I made that decision. And then after y'all might be wondering, when I make that decision, right, got problems or not? Of course have lah, right? I think because I made that decision, there's even more problems, right? Because I decided that I want to succeed here, I go and meet more people, right? You know, I talk to more people, right? And of course, the challenges that you'll face even more, right? But I think this time I didn't see them as problems. This time I saw them as opportunity, right? To strengthen my heart, right? This time I saw it, right? As opportunities, right? To become stronger, to grow, right? And that was really something that I saw. Yeah, that was really something that I saw, right? And I feel that many times in our life, right? It is because we cannot make that decision, right? We cannot make that decision. But when I told myself that I wanted this, right? I went all the way. And of course, there's still challenges, but of course, it didn't become the problems that we see today, right? And I think moving forth, you know, I think if I can think of challenges, right, there definitely will be many. But I think if I can think of all the blessings that I have here and what are the changes that I have experienced here, definitely it's very a lot of beautiful things that has happened here also, lah. Yeah, so that's from me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wen Yang. Yeah, truly, at the end of the day, right, everything can either become our biggest obstacle or it can also be our biggest motivation to get better. Yeah, and it's just a matter of perspective, what we choose to see. Yeah, and really like what Wen Yang mentioned, right, definitely after making the decision, it's not that everything is smooth sailing, right?
Yeah.
But it's a matter of how we change our perspective to really see those challenges. Because it's just a process of getting to where we want to be. So I think really after you make the decision, right? Yeah, were there any instances where you felt like, hey, this process of growth, right, has helped you to overcome certain things in life?
Yeah, so definitely, I think when you talk about challenges, I think definitely my lowest times, right, was also when I'm doing New Skin, right? My highest times was also when I'm doing New Skin. Right, so I think at the age of 27, just about a year ago, right, I faced with a financial scam. Yeah, I think at that point of time, you know, I was reflecting back and I think it was quite bad because I felt like I affected a lot of people in my life. Yeah, I felt like I affected a lot of people, a lot of loved ones in my life, right? And at that point of time, I was asking myself if I should continue or not. Yeah, because at that point of time, I feel that with those challenges, sometimes it will shake you. So at that point of time when I had this 6-figure debt, right? I was asking myself at the age of 27, right? What would you do?
6 figures.
Yeah, 6
Sing
figures.
dollars debt.
Sing dollars, yeah. And then I was asking myself that actually at the end of the day, what would you do? Would you accept and realize that, okay, you are fated to be like that? But I started to reflect, and one thing that I realized, right, that the only reason why I was faced with that kind of situation was because of my own character, right, that I wanted to improve, which was greed, right? I realized that I was subconsciously a bit greedy, right? And because of that, I started to realize that I didn't want that to be me. I didn't want to identify with greed, right? And from there, I realized that I kept coming back. I kept coming back to this environment. I kept coming back to Success Together. I keep coming back to ST. I keep coming back to the convention. And it reminded me, right, that to be grateful, right, unconditionally, right, and to be more abundant, right? And I think through that, you know, I'm very thankful because honestly, I think with such an amount of that, right, actually, I think the last 1.5 years, whatever fight that I was fighting for was only to probably pay this off, right? But I think that at the end of the day, I can still confidently say that I'm glad I made this choice. Because today, if the truth is, if I was working elsewhere, I would have probably taken the next 5 to 10 years, right, to clear up all of these obstacles that was in ahead of me, right? But I think that today, you know, I am safe to say that, you know, over the last 1.5 years, I managed to turn things around, right? And I'm glad that, you know, even today, you know, I can make things even better now, right? And I think that was something that, you know, that it was very, very fulfilling, right? And honestly, this challenge was, I feel, one of the biggest one that I actually faced, right? It was my lowest time because at that point of time, I doubted myself, right? I asked myself, you know, like, I tell myself that maybe I'm not meant to be, maybe I'm not meant to be successful. Yeah, maybe I am not meant to do this. Yeah, maybe, you know, I don't deserve good things in life, right? And from there, I just decided that, you know, maybe it should all come to a stop, right? You know, just go back and find a good job. Yeah, just be a good boy, and then, you know, just give up, right? But I wasn't someone that wanted to give up, right? I wasn't someone that would accept that my life will be like that, right? And I think when I spoke, to my mentors, I remember Clinton, right? He said this one thing, right? How you do anything is how you do everything, right? And today, this phrase lived on with me, right? Even until today, right? And I realized that it's never about the ability that you have, right? But it's more really about how much you want it and the attitude that you take towards the things that you do, right? Even if it's not about a business or an opportunity, I think it's the attitude that we take to life, right? And that was something that I really, really learned. And I'm glad that with the support of my mentors, and I spoke to Rain also, right? And he just told me, he said that actually, when you can get through this, right? Imagine sharing this story on stage. Yeah, how much other people's life that you will be able to inspire, right? And thank you, right? And from then, I asked myself that my story could have happened to me, but it could have happened to me because it was a sign that I could help many others, right, to not walk down this path, right? And I told myself that if I experience this, I shouldn't cry about it, right? But rather take this experience to really move forward to help others, right? So that they will not go down the same exact path as well. Yeah. So whatever the pain, whatever the struggles, whatever the challenges that we are going through, I feel that it's never about comparing, how much struggles we have today in our life. But I think it's really making that decision, right? Making that decision to tell yourself that you deserve more. Making that decision to tell yourself that, you guys are amazing, right? You guys deserve more. You guys deserve to discover a better version of yourself. And that was what I told myself. And today, I'm glad that with Success Together, with this environment, right, I kept coming back. I kept reminding myself that, you need to protect your belief. You need to protect your heart. And the most important thing is that if you got no money, never mind, right? At least your heart must be good, right? At least your heart must be good, right? I tell myself that, right? So even if today my pocket got no money, never mind, right? Even if today my pocket got no money and I can find a way, right, to help others, right? I feel that at the end of the day, at least that is something for me, right? That even if, let's say, I know I'm still young now, okay? But even if I leave this world, right? Okay? At least I can touch my heart and say, I got no regrets. Yeah, so I think that's from me lah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wen Yang. I think challenges like this happen in life regardless of whether we do New Skin or not, right? Sometimes it may be us getting caught in a financial scam, like Wen Yang. Sometimes it could even be maybe a loved one facing a health challenge that we need to spend a lot of money on. Yeah, and maybe sometimes when these things happen to us, right, we can choose to say, why me? Why is this happening to me? And like what Wen Yang mentioned, right? He started to question, does he want to continue on in life or not? Even though he was only 27 years old, okay? Yeah, but I think it's a real thing, right? But really, truly thankful that he was already in ST, that he started to already grow his mindset and his perspective. And that's the reason why not only he's able to see a big result in the business, but he's able to also face life's challenges differently as compared to many other 20-plus-year-olds out there. Yeah, so really, I think let's give ST a big round of applause. Okay, so after Wen Yang, maybe let's hear from Li Hua. Yeah, Li Hua, do you face any challenges as you started doing the business?
Okay, karena saya kan selama ini udah menjadi ibu rumah tangga 14 tahun ya. Saya terus bukan orang yang pintar, ya. Saya tidak seperti ya orang lain yang begitu pintar, bisa inilah, bisa itu ya. Saya kadang-kadang aja waktu di awal-awal bisnis ini ya, saya waktu melihat orang tuh menjadi speaker, seller ya, atau apapun itulah ya, baik pegang komputer ya, jujur ya, aku tuh paling takut ya. Jadi karena saya sudah terbiasa ya, saya yang nggak pede, aku jujur aku tidak percaya diri ya. Tapi nggak tahu ya kalau teman-teman yang lain nggak percaya, saya nggak tahu lah. Yang berarti saya tidak percaya diri ya. Saya tidak percaya diri, saya tidak pinter, saya juga banyak hal yang tidak bisa. Jadi waktu di sini ya, dalam proses untuk waktu menjalankan bisnis itu perlu belajar. Dan jadi awal-awal ya kalau misalnya ya aku disuruh inilah, disuruh itu ya, jujur ya aku langsung menolak. Saya menolaknya bukan karena saya tuh tidak mau sebenarnya ya, tapi jujur karena saya tidak percaya diri ya, namanya ibu rumah tangga gimana sih ya, selama ini kan cuma hidupnya tuh dari rumah ke sekolah, dari antar jemput begitu ya. Jadi otaknya juga udah agak-agak ngeblank lah ya. Makanya saya bersyukur banget ya. Aku bayangin kalau aku sebagai ibu rumah tangga kalau 14 tahun ya, saya tidak mengenal ST ya, apa jadinya aku ya. Benar-benar udah gak bisa, ya begitu-gitu aja lah, gak akan bisa bertumbuh lah ya. Tapi waktu saya sadar ya, saya ingat kembali orang-orang yang aku cintai ya. Karena aku tahu ya, mamaku, anak-anakku sedang menunggu aku. Saya tahu saya harus mulai untuk punya keberanian. Yang sama ini yang saya selalu jawab, saya tidak bisa. Tapi waktu saya mengingat kembali semua itu, saya tahu saya harus belajar, saya harus bertumbuh ya. Apalagi waktu di sini bersyukur ya, saya tidak sendiri. Biarpun awal yang saya apapun tidak bisa, tapi saya punya ST, punya mentor. Selama saya sendiri mau melakukan perubahan. Karena jujur namanya hidup ya, kalau kita berharap ada yang berubah, tapi kita sendiri tidak berubah, ya tidak akan terjadi apa-apa. Tapi saya waktu mengambil keputusan, ya saya mau sukses. Anak-anak saya tuh layak ya, layak mendapatkan ya yang lebih baik dari aku ya. Dan aku tahu aku tidak boleh lagi mengatakan saya cuma ibu rumah tangga yang tidak bisa apa-apa. Tapi saya harus katakan saya adalah wanita yang luar biasa ya, karena saya akan menjadi businesswoman. Makanya dari situ aku belajar berubah. Dan bersyukurnya di sini ya, mentor itu luar biasa ya para upline-nya. Kenapa? Kadang-kadang kita aja tidak tahu tentang keadaan diri kita, tapi mereka lebih tahu. Ya, lebih luar biasa. Jadi malah mengarahkan kita asal kitanya punya kerendahan hati, memang mau belajar dan berubah dan untuk bertumbuh. Jadi teman-teman ya, karena ya saya mulai menyadari satu hal, sebenarnya hidup ini biarpun waktu itu saya punya pasangan ya, tapi semua itu bukan tanggung jawabnya mereka. Karena apa? Setiap manusia punya kapasitas. Dan saya mulai mengerti ya waktu di ST, saya harus berani ambil tanggung jawab. Terutama ya saat itu ya, waktu aku sadar ya, kalau kita semua yang sebagai anak ya, apalagi para ibu rumah tangga ya, orang tua kita, anak-anak kita ya, ambillah satu tanggung jawab ya. Karena kalau bukan kita ambil tanggung jawab ya, kita selalu berharap ke orang ya. Teman-teman percayalah, kita pasti bisa. Apalagi ibu rumah tangga itu punya satu keunggulan yang tidak bisa dimiliki oleh siapapun. Tahu nggak apa itu teman-teman? Gak tahu kan?
Enggak.
Oke. Kalau mereka, apalagi yang kita tuh bisa melahirkan dan bisa mendidik anak kita, mau berapapun kita sanggup menggedekan ya, betul gak sih? Nah jadi waktu itu saat saya sadar, saya harus mengambil tanggung jawab dan semua wanita itu pasti bisa. Karena ingat ya, waktu kita di sini kita semua sama ya. Kita dilahirkan sama, 9 bulan, kita makan juga sama ya. Jadi ketika aku menyadari satu hal, apapun yang orang lain lakukan bisa, saya pasti bisa. Biarpun saya tidak pinter, it's okay. Yang penting saya mau belajar, berubah, dan saya mau bertumbuh. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Li Hua. I believe, you know, as you started the business and like you mentioned, right, you have no confidence and you know, as you build the business, right, I believe that maybe many mothers, they will feel that they have a challenge, they want to give more time to the children. But for you, actually, how you view this, is it only time that a mother should give the children? Or what more can you give?
Ya, jujur ya, kalau dulu ya, kalau saya waktu itu belum datang ke convention, saya mengira hidup itu cuma ya pagi, siang, sore, malam urusin anak. Ya bayangin ya kalau aku belum di ST waktu itu ya, aku bayangin. Kalau 24 jam saya dengan anak ya, kira-kira apa yang terjadi ya? Saya tidak memberikan ya apapun contoh yang terbaik buat mereka. Yang saya berikan contoh apa? Saya nonton drama Korea ya, saya marah-marah, ini salah itu salah ya. Pokoknya yang diperhatikan sebenarnya itu bukan kesalahan, tapi karena saking nggak ada kerjaan itu yang terjadi sama saya. Tapi waktu di sini, waktu mulai di ST ya, aku melihat satu hope, satu harapan. Kenapa? Dulu saya punya suami ya, dia punya keterbatasan ya, namanya kerja menjadi karyawan ya, anak 3. Ya kita untuk berlebih-lebih ya tak mungkin lah ya, namanya sampai harus menghidupi 3 anak. Dari situ ya, aku kadang-kadang sampai berpikir, waktu saya dulu ya, waktu zaman dulu apapun saya bisa settle ya. Tapi waktu di sini saya pernah ngalami ya hal yang mungkin di sini saya yakin ya banyak mama-mama ya. Waktu saya bawa anak saya ya ke tempat mainan ya, tempat mainannya agak mahal. Waktu mereka ingin ya, saya juga tidak mampu beliin. Saya taruh lagi. Terus waktu itu mama saya kalau masuk rumah sakit, kita 7 bersaudara, saya harus kongsi untuk berbagi ya, maksudnya untuk kumpulin buat bayar. Dan waktu itu juga kadang-kadang yang namanya anak, kita pasti ingin berikan kadang-kadang hadiah lebih baik. Tapi saya tahu diri, saya sadar itu bukan duit saya dan saya juga tidak bisa memaksakan ya kapasitas suami saya. Jadi waktu itu akhirnya ya waktu saya mulai mengenal ST, saya mengambil satu keputusan. Kalau hidup saya tidak boleh begitu aja. Dan yang paling menyakitkan lagi waktu itu ya, saya ingat ya waktu saya belum jalani bisnis ini ya. Anak saya yang paling gede umur 14 tahun, dia bilang sama saya, Mami, entar saya gede, saya mau kuliah di Singapura. Waktu itu saya shock, saya cuma ibu rumah tangga, saya bisa apa? Untuk men-settle kebutuhan aku aja, aku harus meminta. Karena itu bukan duit aku. Tapi waktu itu saya sadar, anak itu adalah kertas putih. Apapun yang aku gambarkan itu kelak juga yang akan aku terima. Jadi waktu itu apa yang terjadi, saya tidak berani bilang sama dia, saya tidak punya duit. Tapi saya bilang sama dia, anak saya cuma 3, kamu jangan jauh-jauh dari saya. Karena saya tahu apa ucapan saya itu gampang. Saya tidak punya duit. Kalau saya tidak punya duit, apa yang terjadi? Saya bisa tua. Anak saya akan makin gede. Dan ketika saya melihat dia tua, waktu saya mulai tua dia mulai besar. Ya tiap hari kerjaannya main game. Ya tiap hari cuma merenung ya. Itu bukan kesalahan dia, tapi kesalahan aku. Kenapa? Aku yang mengatakan kalau kamu gak punya duit, kamu pasrah saja. Tidak usah berubah, tidak usah berjuang. Dari situ aku menyadari, aku tidak boleh cuma hanya menjadi seorang ibu rumah tangga. Aku tetap bisa menjadi seorang ibu rumah tangga ya. Tapi aku harus punya penghasilan. Karena ibu rumah tangga itu gak bisa diganti-ganti ya. Karena setelah kita punya anak gak mungkin kita bisa ganti dengan apapun. Jadi saat itu aku bersyukur ya. Waktu aku mulai mengenal ST ya. Dulu ada kejadian lagi. Ketika aku melihat ya perang rumah ya 1M, 2M, jujur dalam hati aku sampai mati pun aku gak mungkin beli ya. Waktu aku dengar orang gaji 20 juta aja dalam hati saya, sampai mati pun aku tidak mungkin mendapatkan uang segitu. Karena kenapa? Waktu itu saya udah 41 tahun. Aku kerja pun sudah tidak laku ya. Tapi bersyukur ya, biarpun aku waktu itu telat, Tuhan itu baik. Saya masih dikenal dengan ST Success Together. Dan waktu saya di ST pun saya tidak sendiri. Biarpun saya tidak bisa apa-apa, biarpun saya tidak pintar, ya. Tapi bersyukur di sini aku dipegangin, aku diarahin, dan cara berpikir aku yang selalu begini ya, gak kemana-mana. Tapi waktu aku di sini aku bertumbuh, ya, aku bertumbuh, aku belajar, ya. Itu membuat apa hari ini? Kalau aku bayangi dulu aku kok tidak di sini, bagaimana saya mendidik anak-anak saya? Anak-anak saya akan menjadi lihwa selanjutnya. Tapi tahu nggak teman-teman, waktu aku di sini, aku tahu satu hal, anakku layak bahagia, anakku layak. Mereka mempunyai pemikirannya lebih, mereka punya kehidupan lebih. Karena aku punya anak cowok, anak cewek, ya. Anak cowok itu adalah pemimpin keluarga. Saya tahu satu hari bagaimana dia menjadi papa yang terbaik buat anak-anak dia, bagaimana menjadi suami yang terbaik buat istrinya. Dan saya juga punya anak cewek. Apa yang pernah saya alami? Dari dulu saya pernah bertanya, apakah ini hidup yang saya ingin kasih ke anak-anak saya? Dan jawabannya tidak. Tapi waktu aku benar ketemu di ST, aku tidak punya harapan. Tapi setelah aku kenal di ST, aku tahu aku lagi mengajarkan dan membuat contoh terbaik buat anakku untuk melihat bagaimana dia melihat satu hari cara pandang dia untuk memilih pasangan yang tepat yang bisa membuat dia bahagia. Dari situ aku juga bersyukur yang dulu waktu saya melihat rumah, ya, itu sampai mati pun aku nggak mungkin dapat. Aku bersyukur aku bisa beli, ya, buat mamaku. Biarpun mama saya belum sempat masuk ke rumah itu, tapi waktu mamaku belum dipanggil Tuhan pun dia tahu seorang lihwa, ya, dia sudah tidak khawatir dengan seorang anak yang namanya lihwa. Dan dia juga tahu saya udah lakukan yang terbaik. Dan saya tidak menyesal, saya tidak hidup dalam penyesalan ketika mamaku dipanggil. Tapi aku bahagia, ya, karena saya waktu mengenal ST, hidupku tidak hampa, aku tidak kesepian, aku tidak stres lagi. Tapi aku bisa menjadi orang yang layak, yang sukses dan punya penghasilan. Dan aku bisa menjadi berkat banyak orang. Yang dari dulu aku tidak pernah melihat harapan itu, tapi waktu di sini saya mulai mau berani, ya. Saya mau percaya kalau orang lain lakukan, saya pun bisa. Dari situlah, ya, saya dituntun, saya mau rubah, saya mau belajar. Dan akhirnya saya bersyukur hari ini setiap uang yang saya dapat ada satu orang yang kehidupannya berubah. Teman-teman, ya, jangan menganggap diri rendah. Selama kita mengambil keputusan, tak ada satupun yang kita tidak bisa lakukan. Kecuali kita tidak mau.
Yeah, thank you so much, Li Hua. Very, very powerful. I think really you can see her transformation from someone who everything I cannot, everything I don't know. Yeah, even from the beginning, she always tell her uplines that she cannot do sharing, she cannot do this and that, right? But I think today she's sitting here sharing her story. I think it's super amazing, right? Yeah, let's give her a round of applause. Yeah. And truly, like what she mentioned, we are only a decision away from making a totally different life for ourselves and also our next generation and our generation before us. Yeah, so thank you, Li Hua. Okay, next, let's hear from Zhang Yuan.
是的，很多人就是问我在有没有挑战啊，但是我觉得呢，很多时候是一个转念啊，因为对于做传统生意的人来说呢，刚开始的时候确实是会有很大一个挑战，就是面子的问题。因为你做传统生意呢，你可以雇人来做很基础的动作啊，这基础的工作。那么对于我来说呢，刚开始迈出来这一步呢，确实是有犹豫啊，有犹豫。然后呢，因为我的个性呢是不是很喜欢，就是女孩子在一起也可能会讲八卦呀，或者是怎么样。但是对于我来说，好像从来没有那样的时候。然后呢，我现在呢突然要回到中国开始做 New Skin 啊，那 你可能会想别人会想什么啊？更多的时候，其实你在想别人在想什么。那么我自己开始我能想到的啊，其实这一路上当然有很多的挑战和突破，但是每一次在想，其实你能想到可能就是最初的那一个，因为之后的你都可以一笑而过了。所以最初呢那一件事呢，因为当时是我们做 SPA，然后呢，我真的没有想到，我跟我的老师去做市场的时候啊，他让我来操作啊，那我本来动作就很不熟练，然后呢，我也就是当时真的没有想过要做这一个动作。那么给这个女孩子在做的时候呢，她本身是非常敏感的皮肤，然后我动作又不熟练，我又会把胶就是搞到她眼睛里啊，所以她就很嫌弃嘛。然后，所以这个就那个眼神儿，其实当时都可以杀掉我啊。然后呢，我就很想把SPA机扔到台上我就走，但是我就
你很想拿那个 SPA 机丢，
是的，丢
他那边。
对对对，我忍住了啊，忍住了，我还是做完了。做完了以后呢，回到酒店就痛哭，真的哭得很伤心啊。但是呢，我确实没有任何人说，哎，我去寻求去找这个答案。我自己呢在想，我说我要不要放弃呢？是不是我真的不适合？我的个性不适合，我不喜欢跟人打交道，然后我也不喜欢做这些动作。但是我突然，因为我在2011年参加过一次美国年会的时候呢，我就看到舞台上很多夫妻俩他们就是那么年轻，那种年轻的状态，然后那么幸福，彼此欣赏，彼此托举，然后用那种状态呢去享有最后在 New Skin 拿到那个结果，我就当时想，哎，这真的是很值得。然后这个是我觉得，我如果放弃这个场景离我就远去，一辈子都不可能有的，那么或者呢，我再回到我原有的生意，那原有的生意呢，你可能还要跟黑白两道打交道，那个是非常严峻的啊。现在呢，你好像你在这种和平的环境里，然后呢，你可以很优雅的去做着这些事情，然后就可以把这件事做得那么大那么好，哎，我就觉得这也是很值的。然后呢，还有就是这个环境，这一群人，我真的很喜欢每一个人，虽然我们可能还暂时不认识，但我觉得大家都是那么友好，然后真的和我原来的做生意的环境是完全不一样的感觉，所以我可能就是这么样一个转念，而且那个结果是我想要的，不是我给做 SPA 那个女孩子想要的。那这件事儿的结果也是我想要的，所以我在想如果呢，你做你就不要怨，你怨呢你就不要做，所以呢，我愿意，所以我从那一刻其实可能就只有1天的时间，我就一个转念就过去了。过去了以后呢，我觉得那一次呢，虽然说突破了一个面子。但是对于我来说呢，是我在如心里的一个成人礼，就是我已经从原来依赖这种资源做生意的老板的这种身份我已经转向我去创造，我去复制，我去成为一个领导人。我给自己安全感的同时，其实我也给了我伙伴的安全感。所以可能这就是。对于我来说，唯一的一个挑战吧，但是已经完全突破了
Yeah， 谢谢张元老师。Actually, earlier on we were chatting, right? And she mentioned that in the past, she always pay people to do spa for her. But come here, she need to do spa for people. Yeah, and really, I think, of course, as a very successful businesswoman, ego, of course, is the biggest thing to overcome, right? Yeah, but I think really through her story, I think what I saw in her is that she started to see that in here, she's doing more than just a business. She actually has a mission, right, to empower more people to improve their lives. And that's the reason why she was able to overcome this, yeah, and start to really go to the fundamentals and build the business. Yeah, and I think really because of that, she also started to enjoy a very different kind of outcome in New Skin. Okay, so Zhang Yuan Lao Shi, of course, you know, as you started to build the business, you overcome these challenges, right? I'm sure that there is some values that you see in here that you cannot achieve in your previous platform. Maybe you can share with us.
是的，因为我和程韵老师啊，我们两个都是个性蛮强的人，所以当初呢，我选择 New Skin 的时候呢，因为我看到了那么美好的场景，我就在想，我希望这个结果呢，是我们将来也是这样，也是可以啊，那么
你们是怎么样的性格？
就是我们经常吵架开始，吵架结束。就永远在吵架。
刚才我也是讲，其实我看你的外表跟你的声音哦，我想象不到你怎样跟陈克金老师吵架。
我其实不吵的，我用扔的，就是随手有什么东西扔掉就是。所以我觉得我们这么多年在 New Skin 过来以后呢，我们都遇到了更好的自己，确实遇到了更好的自己，他也变得很温和啊，然后会赞美，那么我
以前没有吗？刚刚结婚的时候
没有，
那为什么你跟他结婚？你刚刚结婚的时候是怎样的？
可能有。
去 honeymoon 旅游的时候也是没有吗？
吵架开始，吵架结束嘛，然后合影。
你们是喜欢吵架的是吧？
对对对，
很刺激。
我想可能是因为在生意里，大家都是有很多的压力啊，然后已经没有耐心去关注对方你在想什么，所以在这里呢，大家就是我们彼此能听得懂，彼此能去关心。所以在这个方面呢，我其实觉得很开心。然后他的身体我自己的身体，都是有了非常大的改善啊。那么，我觉得可能在这方面价值对我来说还是蛮大的吧。
那今天他会称赞你吗？
会的，从早到晚。
这样你觉得你开始这个生意过后，你们的生活现在是怎么样呢？每一天？
我觉得我经常在说哈，你要爱一个人，你先要爱足自己，然后溢出来的爱才是真正的爱，否则都是索取和要求啊。那我们可能有很多生活习惯有不是那么一样的啊。但是呢，你在原来的时候呢，你可能会去抱怨，然后甚至想去改变它。但是我觉得我们现在我完全都是理解的啊。就像我在 New Skin， 我自己有很多的这种突破，然后有这种体验，我就很感恩。感恩好像自己活了一辈子又一辈子，就不是一辈子的生活，因为你有太多太多的体验。那对于我来说呢，我很喜欢自由，然后我就会经常一个人去到哪里啊，但我不会说你必须要陪着我或者怎么样。但是我知道呢，我即使我飞到南极，已经飞到40多个小时那么远，离北京那个距离，但是呢，他也会时刻去关心你啊，去关注你，然后你就不会那么孤独啊。就像去年的时候呢，12月，我可能一个人是在布宜诺斯艾利斯过圣诞啊，那街上呢只有警察，只有流浪汉，还有我，但我都不会觉得很害怕啊，因为他也随时就出现在就是会跟你联络嘛，所以我就发现就你会对他也会有很多的理解，他也会对你很多的理解。他不喜欢，他恐高，他不喜欢那么高的地方那早期呢，可能我们去迪拜的时候，我会骗着他去坐那个高空，就是那种疯狂列车就那种很恐怖的，他真的是吓坏了啊。但是呢，你像去年的时候，我去15000英尺跳伞，他早晨都不醒来，不起来啊，他知道你要去，他就哪怕装睡 但是我也不会去要求他，完全不会。我会很享受我的生活，然后呢，他享受他的生活，然后我们又有共同的这种愿景也好，目标也好。然后就是彼此会懂得很多，所以这种我们史无前例的这么和平共处、和谐共处，所以家庭很。
I think it's really amazing because that was one of the reasons why she decided to embark on this business. Because she saw the outcome of the couples on stage, and that's why she thought, that's what I want. Yeah, even though they were making money in their previous business, but she always thought that if I continue on in my previous business, right, at the end of the day, all I have is money and nothing else. But through this platform, they totally transformed. Yeah, and I was just asking and digging a bit more, right? She says nowadays when they go out, they always hold hands on. They always hold hands, they walk around, they have a common vision in life, and they build the business together, and they build their life together. Yeah. So of course, for Zhang Yuan 老师, for you, actually, what is your vision moving forward? Because I think now you have achieved, of course, the financial rewards in this business. You also have a new husband. So what is next? It's the same person, it's just that he has changed. Okay.
其实呢，我最近几年感受很深的尤其疫情过后，然后呢，我感觉对于这个社会，实际呢，大家对于免疫力就是无论是身体的，然后财务的，还有情绪的这些免疫力，大家其实需求都是蛮大的。那么，在中国呢有14亿人口的这么样一个大国，那么我们改革开放也有将近50年了。所以再加上这个疫情的这个助推这个，就是所有人对这个需求已经越来越大。那么这么大一个需求，其实我很看重这一个时间。然后这么大的一个需求，这么艰巨的一个任务有谁来承担起来？对于我来说，我是70后。那70后呢是。参与了这个时代参与了这个时代是他是建造，我们是建造者，当然也是受益者。所以对于我们来说，我觉得我们每个人这个年龄层的人，其实我们都有责任、有使命、有义务去承担起来，去建设它。所以对于我来说，我自己的愿景，当然我也是协美愿景的一部分我们就是要共同帮助100万个家庭变得更年轻、更健康、更幸福那这是我的愿景。但是当然了，因为我真的很爱协美这个环境我刚刚走过来的这一路不管我们认识和不认识，大家就是跟你拍手，然后给你加油，给你助力就是你就是很温暖。其实我每一次回到这里，就像回到家一样因为我知道呢，在 New Skin， 因为我当初选择 New Skin， 当然有很多原因就是我们说它从左边到右边这 ESBI 象限，然后呢。但是它只是给到你一个可能性，但是协美系统是让这个可能性变为现实。所以我自己我也承诺和协美携手共建这个系统，因为我们环顾四周，我们有太多的人才在这一波已经大量的涌入，所以我觉得我们的系统是可以给到更多的人这种机遇和这种真的是这种机遇吧，所以对于我来说，很多时候我说我自己就在想我说我永远不会老去。我说虽然作为个体个体当然会老去，但是呢，因为我们的使命、我们的价值观是不会老去的。我参与去共建这个系统，它呈现的就是长长久久的生命力，所以我只有将来的时候呢，只有我的躯壳离去，但是我永远不会老去的这就我的愿景。
谢谢。I think truly like what she mentioned, ST truly makes dreams become a reality. Yeah, and really like she said, right? As long as we continue to have dreams, we continue to have goals in life, we will never age. Yeah, we will always stay youthful and young. Okay, thank you, Zhang Yuan. And yes, next we move on to Li Hua. Okay, what are some of your biggest values that you achieve in New Skin?
Bersyukur ya, waktu aku di ST ya, yang dulu saya sudah tidak melihara apa-apapun lagi ya, tapi waktu di sini selain hidupku ya, tapi hidup begitu banyak orang itu bisa berubah dan akhirnya ya anak saya juga bisa memberikan sekolah yang terbaik ya. Apapun yang mereka inginkan, yang selama bermanfaat itu aku mampu. Dan ya,
seperti dulu, bila mereka nak beli mobil kecil,
udah gak
mobil
masalah.
mainan, kena letak balik kan?
Ambil aja.
Sekarang ambil aja.
Tinggal ambil aja. Jadi di sini ya, aku benar-benar merasakan, bukan merasakan ya, tapi mendapatkan apapun yang dulu saya lihat tidak mungkin, itu semua menjadi kenyataan yang dulu saya tidak berani bermimpi lagi, tapi ternyata kita bisa hebat karena kita punya impian. Karena saat kita punya impian, kita punya tujuan ya. Dan hari ini apapun yang saya mau ya, itu bisa terwujud ya, termasuk ketika waktu itu mama saya sebelum dipanggil, aku udah bisa membeli rumah, anakku juga bisa sekolah yang terbaik. Tapi sekarang bukan hanya hidupku aja ya, tapi hidup begitu banyak yang bisa berubah karena bersyukur di sini, bisnis ini bisa diduplikasi. Jadi saya bersyukur waktu itu ya, waktu aku kesini ya seperti ini, aku percaya apapun yang kelak yang saya lihat itu adalah kelak hidupku. Aku percaya ya, apapun yang orang bisa dapatkan, aku juga bisa dan aku layak. Karena dalam hidup ini, waktu aku di ST, aku belajar kalau bukan kita yang percaya sama diri sendiri, siapa lagi? Kalau kita bukan yang sayang sama diri sendiri, siapa lagi? Dan saya tidak usah hidup lagi dalam ketakutan, karena saya tidak sendiri. Jadi teman-teman ya, percayalah, apapun yang teman-teman lakukan, aku tidak bisa. Tetapi kalau aku lakukan, percayalah semua teman-teman pasti bisa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Li Hua. Yeah, thank you for having that belief at the beginning of your business, even when you thought that you have nothing, even when you thought you are just a housewife. But you choose to believe that you can change and you can grow. And that's the reason why today you are an example for all the women here, that they can also do it. Okay. So now we move on to the youngest on stage. What's some of your biggest value that you achieve here?
Okay, I think some of the biggest values that I've achieved here, I think starting from the first one, I think it would really be loving myself even more. Yeah, so I think as we sit through a lot of challenges and all that, we all will know that time after time, it depends on what we remind ourselves, right? So, every single time when we face challenges, it's either you remind yourself that you're not good enough, right? Or you remind yourself that, you're given another opportunity to grow. And, when I come to Success Together, I'm always reminded, right? That a lot of the things that, I would rather say it's not just failure, right? It's really just a feedback for you to really get better, right? And I think, I wouldn't have such a mindset, right? If I weren't, in such an environment, right, that keeps reminding me of this, right? And I'm very thankful because I think I used to be someone that operates out of responsibility, right? So if you operate out of responsibility, you probably can deliver, but you don't deliver with the kind of emotion and energy, right, that you're supposed to deliver. Yeah, you just get the job done and that's it, right? But I'm very grateful for this environment because I think, like last year when I was going through all of the challenges and all that, right, I was still here, right? And I still had to play my role, to be an MC. I still had to dance and all that. And I felt that, many people would think that like, oh, because you are responsible, that's why you get it done. But no, right? It's really because of the environment, right? And, the brothers and the sisters here and the friends that you get to meet here, right? They encourage me, right? They encourage me, they believe in me. They always look at me, they say that, you can do it, you can do it. How many times do you go to an environment, right, and then you are reminded that you can do it, right? I don't think that, we get this kind of reminders, right? In fact, this is something that, I've learned, right, to love myself even more. And I think not living it to chance means not living it to just waiting for the environment to influence me, but I think I bring this back with myself, right, and keep telling myself that, that's really how I can start to love myself even more, right? And I think the next most important value that I've taken away, right, is also the freedom of choice. Yeah, and I think, for someone who is 28, right, I can very, very safely and securely say, right, that at least I'm very clear, right, with what I want, right, for the next 80 years of my life. Yeah, so that is something that I think Success Together have created, right, and that is the biggest value that I feel gives me the assurance, right, that I do have that freedom of choice, right, when I am here. Yeah, and it's something that, I think it's a lot of assurance because I've met a lot of friends in this juncture 28, actually they are looking for career switch, right, and a lot of them are very worried. Right? A lot of them are thinking that like, if I were to quit today, will I be able to find a job? Right? Will I be able to, to stay relevant? Will my next boss like me? Will my manager like me? Will my colleagues in the pantry that I meet and gossip about be the same kind of colleagues? Right? And I think there's a lot of all these worries, but I feel that, I'm blessed because I don't have to worry about such things. And I think the value where it comes in for the freedom of choice that I have is really, I feel that freedom, right, is really not just being able to say yes to the things that you want to do, but also being able to say no to the things that you really don't want to do, right? And I think that's really freedom, right? And I feel that one thing that I had taken away and is one of my biggest value, I think there were many instances, but I just wanted to use one of these instances, right, to share with everyone. Yeah, I think it's really being there for family. Yeah, I think there was this one time where, I'm very close to my father's side of the family, right? So we often go there every single week. So there was once, I was over at my grandma's place, and everyone else was working, right? And I was there. She came back from a medical appointment, and then I just asked her, I say, Amma, 你要吃什么? Means what you want to eat lah. Yeah, because she haven't eat ma. Right? And then she was so happy, right? And then she was telling me that actually she want to eat unagi. Right? Then I was thinking
this is a different kind of grandma, eat unagi one.
Yeah. So at the point of time she want to eat, then she was saying in Hokkien. Yeah, I forget how to say, I think it's man he or something. Yeah, then I don't understand, Then I go and Google Yeah, I go and Google because my Hokkien not so good lah. Then I go and Google, then I go and find, right? I felt that at that point of time, my only focus was her. My only focus was her. I wasn't stressed about work, I wasn't stressed about anything. And after I find, right, okay, I never only go and look at Grab leh. I went all the way, okay, so it was about 20 km away. I know Singapore not very big, okay, but I drove there, right, just to buy that lunch, and I went back, right, to have that lunch with her, right? And when we were having that lunch, I could see that she was very happy lah. Yeah, then she eat. Then after that, I asked her nice or not. Then she said nice and all that. Then actually after that instance, right, like something hit me. Like I really felt that, actually why I decided and why I really want to be successful is really to see these smiles of my loved ones. Yeah, and this is something that I got reminded. Yeah, and I just sat there and then I just started to think that like, these are the beautiful things that we get to do. Yeah, we get to, right? I don't have to do it, right? But I get to do it so that, I started to be very, very grateful that, these are the values that I've taken away with me, especially in this platform, right? And thank you to, System. I think let's give Success Together System another big round of applause because I feel that these values and education, right, will stick with you, right? But not for this environment. I don't think that I'll be someone that will have this kind of perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Wen Yang. Truly, giving happiness to others is always the best happiness in the world. Yeah, and it's sometimes these simple, small moments, right, that we take for granted. Because sometimes we always will think that, just buy a meal for grandma only what? Everyone also can do it. But I think really, is it true that really everyone can do it? Or everyone have the energy to do it, right? Yeah, so of course, moving forward, yeah, what are things that you look forward to achieve? Because you said, right, you're very clear how your next 80 years are going to be, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to talk about the whole 80 years. Yeah, but maybe you can share with us, what is your vision for your future?
I think my vision, right, for myself is I really want to spend quality time, really, really quality time with my loved ones. And that's also the reason why I'm working so hard. Yeah, and I think, I'm always very, very grateful for my parents. Yeah, I know that both of them are here, right? My mommy and daddy, right? I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all. Right, and I will continue to work hard and give you all the best life that you all deserve. Yeah, because I feel that I grew up in a very blessed environment. Yeah, and if it's not for the both of them that have given everything, I feel it's really everything. Yeah, and they have given me the best kind of upbringing that I could have gotten right at a point of time. Yeah, and I felt that because of that, you know, the one thing that hit me was that I still don't understand, right, back then, why working hard means you got no time with family. Yeah, this thing I cannot understand, right? So when I came here, I started to see a lot of success stories, right? A lot of families, right? They came together, right? And they retired multi-generations or so, right? And then I started to ask myself that, you know, my parents have given me the best. I shouldn't expect anything else from them, right? But I also believe that, you know, who says it's the parents' duty to take care of the children? Yeah, the children can also take care of the parents, what? Yeah, so I'm also very grateful because my parents, since young, you know, they bring me overseas, right? I have a fair share of travel, right? And I remember this very, very clearly, lah, right? You know, they always bring me to Disneyland, right? They always bring me to Disneyland, right?
Attracted to you.
Yeah, there's this fly that is
There's a
attracted.
fly on stage.
So, you know, they always bring me to Disneyland, they bring me to Universal Studios, they bring me to all the different theme parks, right, that I can go to. And, you know, I remember very clearly that there was one Disneyland that they brought me to. And because I was very young, so I was very short also. Yeah, and then I'm still not very tall now, lah. But okay, yeah, you know, right? I was short, then I couldn't take all the rides. Yeah, then I will always fa piqi one. Yeah, I will always like angry. I'll throw tantrum. Then I'll say like, you know, this ride cannot take, that ride cannot take. Then I'm not happy lah. You know, basically I'm not happy. I can go Disneyland, but I'm not grateful that I can go Disneyland. I cannot take the rides, ma. So I always complain. Yeah, then I think, you know, my parents are very nice. They always say lah, you know, like next time, you know, next time can come back. Next time can come back. Yeah, you know, but I think sometimes, you know, truth enough, I think there are parents also in the hall, right? Sometimes when we say next time to our children, right? When is it really the next time? Yeah. And when I say this, I don't blame my parents, right? I think that, you know, sometimes when we enter a different phase of life, right, we might not have the same amount of luxury of time, or we might not have the same amount of money, right, or finances to put aside, right, for such travels also. Yeah, so who says that only the parents can bring the children to Disneyland? So my dream, if you ask me, right, I think in the future is really, right, to bring my parents, right, to all of the Disneyland in the world, right, and to bring them to travel the world. And that's really something that I want to achieve, right? And my dream is also, I'm someone that I feel I'm very family oriented. Yeah, so this picture has always been in my head, yeah, because I think it's how I grew up, right? I want to make money and I want to be successful, right? Because I want to have my family to live together. I want a multi-generation living kind of family, right? And I think you all know the cost of living in Singapore is quite costly, right? But I tell myself that that doesn't make me change my goal or like sway away, but rather because I met Nu Skin and I'm in this environment, it gives me the assurance and the guarantee that it's not just the Nu Skin business alone, but because of Success Together makes Nu Skin business comes to life. Right? And that was because what I really see, right, is this vision is something that I can achieve, right? Multi-generational living, right? Living with my parents, right? My future kids, right? And all that. And I tell myself this is something, right, that I want, right, in my life. And this is the vision that I cast for myself. And I think not just that, I think moving forward, I also want to help a lot of younger, right, entrepreneurial people, right, who feel that, you know, their youth is wasted, who feel that, you know, in their young times, you know, they were never heard, their voices were never heard, they have been working hard, they might not be able to study, right? And, you know, they're feeling lack, right? And, you know, they're always feeling that trying to race, right, in this rat race and trying to keep up, right, with, you know, your peers and all that. If this pressure is on you and you are young and all that, right, I hope that, you know, today I can be an inspiration for the younger ones, right? Because I feel that through my experiences and through Success Together, it has really shaped me to become this person that is really, I feel, it's very different. If I were to look back, right, and I were to tell myself, right, I will always remind my younger self that actually how you do anything is really how you do everything, because it's not just about becoming successful or earning money here. It's really the attitude that you take to life that defines how you are like, right? And honestly, if we are half-half on something, right, it means we are half-half at life. Yeah, I don't want to be half-half at life, right? I want to be all out. I want to be living, right, really with joy, happiness, and abundance, right, when I live my life, right? So I think, you know, with all these values that I've achieved, right, this is really the vision and the dream that I really want to have. Bring my parents travel around the world, right? And I'm glad that, you know, I'm bringing them to Shanghai also, right? And I think most importantly, you know, I want to continue to do this. I think, of course, for the people that I love, but most importantly, the most important person is also myself. Yeah, and this is really what I feel that this platform, this business, and this system has given to me.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Wen Yang. Yeah, truly, who we are in the past is not important. In fact, who we are yesterday is also not important. But who we choose to be today, tomorrow, in the future is the most important. Yeah, and truly in New Skin, this platform is limitless as long as we dare to dream and dare to take action. Yeah, so thank you so much, Wen Yang. And of course, you know, through 3 of their sharings, I think one thing we can see in common is that yes, maybe when they first came in, yeah, they were not who they are today on stage. Yeah, I think everyone you see on stage, right, they may look, wow, such an amazing leader, right? But everyone starts from the same point. Yeah, but it was really because they were willing to go through that process. They were willing to empower themselves along this journey, right? And that's the reason why they have the outcome they have today. Yeah, so maybe as we end, right, let's have their stories, right, be a reminder to us that empowering your future can be done by nobody but ourselves. Yeah, only we can empower our own future. And it starts with what we decide today, and it starts with what we do today as well. Yeah, so I think really thank you so much once again to all 3 of them. Yeah, and we hope that one day you will be able to share your story here on stage. Okay, so success together, together we succeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Executive Brand Director, Miss Sydney Gao, and all esteemed leaders.
Thank you, Executive Brand Director Ms. Sydney Gao and our 3 esteemed sharers for opening up so freely and sharing with us so sincerely about their journey. And truly, hearing their stories remind us that this journey requires making changes and having the courage to pursue further.
是的，在贤美系统，只要我们始终相信、愿意学习、愿意成长，每个人都能走出属于自己的路。25年来，贤美系统的精神从未改变，没有秘密，没有保留，只有真诚的分享与彼此的成就。因为我们相信，当我们携手同行，每个人的梦想都能被看见、被实现。接下来即将邀请的这位领导人，正是贤美系统其中一位极具影响力和卓越表现的领导者之一。
Yes, that's right. And this faith was planted by these extraordinary women whose courage and faith built the foundation we stand on today. She's a young flying woman in her 20s, thriving in the media industry. Yet she chose to take a leap of faith and build her future together with New Skin and Success together. And 25 years on, she continued to grow, inspire, and embody the heart and soul of this Success Together system. My impression of her is that she's always so confident, so inspiring on the outside, but on the inside, she's always full of heart. And every time she walks into a room, her infectious energy and laughter never fails to brighten up the environment.
是的，她的梦想虽然简单，却充满力量。希望每一个家庭里都能有一个人懂得健康管理，并通过如新创造更美好的生活。而如今，这份愿景已经在我们每一个人身上延续。她说的一句话让我印象非常深刻：就算全世界都不相信你，你回来贤美系统，我们一定相信你。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Circle of Excellence 3, Miss Lilian Hong. I think the most important applause must be given to all of you in this room right now, okay? So once again, good afternoon, my SC brothers and sisters. Can I feel your energy? I think we have one of the most eventful 3 days, 2 nights, am I right? And of course, you know, we have heard many stories, many dreams coming true, all right? But I would like to use this opportunity, all right, to thank all the unsung heroes behind the scene, all right? I just want to clarify that today, in the last 3 days, 2 nights, a majority of us are not professional, all right? Except for Ichiro and Dawn, they are professional international dancer, all right? All of us, you know, we were never event crew, we were never speakers to begin with. Nothing that you see, you know, everything that you see is heartfelt sharing. All right, so I think we should give everybody a big round of applause. And I really want to take this chance to thank some of the unsung heroes behind the scene, all right, because sometimes you get one and only chance, right? So I think first of all, I'd like to borrow your applause to thank Mr. Chua, all right? Yes, all right, for his leadership, his dedication in the last 25 years for ST, and also importantly, he is the mastermind of this 3 days, 2 night convention. What kind of applause should we give to our brother, Mr. Chua? Thank you so much. ST, love you, Chua. All right, and I also want to thank Gavin. Everything that you see aesthetically, all right, came from Gavin. And we know that why SC Convention is always so beautiful, because Gavin always have the best taste in everything. Thank you, Gavin. All right, and of course, Gong Sun and many leaders. And you know, some of the crew were telling me that actually in this convention, every day they clock 20,000 steps in this convention hall. All right. Many of them have no more sensation in their legs, all right, because the legs don't belong to them anymore, all right? And they all do it out of dedication, out of love for everybody, all right? And these are all labor of love. All right, and I especially want to thank a department that's always hidden somewhere. Nobody ever take notice of them. They are none other than our IT department seated right at the top. And, you know, I'm sure we are all inspired in these 3 days tonight, right? Our dreams are reborn. Our hearts are reawakened, right? Yes or no? Do you know, no matter how many times we speak on the stage, there's always butterflies in my stomach. No matter how many times, all right? You know, some of us, we came into this room, we feel excited, all right? Some of us, maybe we feel a little bit unsure, a little bit doubtful, whether can I really make it in this business, all right? But I believe that in this 3 days, there must be a little voice in your heart that is whispering to you that you're meant for more and you deserve more. Am I right? Yes or no? If they can do it, I can do it too. Yes or no? And today, I just want to speak to that leader in you, because you are leading your family. You represent your family to be here. You left them home to come here to seek for a better life for them? Yes or no? I only hear Mr. Chua say yes. He's always my best buddy in this journey, okay? All right, and I want to speak to the warrior in you. Right? My message for you before you leave home is to be daring, be brave, and just to be you. Honestly, when we first started the journey, maybe the number of people in the room is less than the first row. If you ask us, the pioneers that started this business, you know, what do we have? I think we have nothing except for courage. Except for courage. I'm sure that as we step out of this room, as we started to venture on the business, all right, we will face fear and rejection. It's inevitable, all right? It's always part of the journey to success, like what the COE mentioned last night. You know, sometimes we face the biggest objection from our family, yes or no? From families, and sometimes they don't understand us, even though we are doing the business for them, all right? And we have friends who doubted us. Is it painful? But you know what? You can use the pain as a strength, all right? And we have prospects who say no, all right? Over here, I just want to share this very important picture. This three very significant rejection. I think one of the, you know, the most rejection ever, definitely I'm one of them, all right? And these three are the first three very memorable rejections I get in this journey, all right? So as you can see the picture on the right is my first BR, all right? Before I ever get a chance to celebrate her BR, she quit, or the word is quitted the business, all right? So, you know, it was really not easy to create a BR. And as I turned around, she decided to call it quits. And of course, in the middle, we have our Fen Sim. All right, she's my first TRA customer. Anyone born in the TRA era? You're all new babies. All right, and she was my best testimonial. If you Google her testimonial, you can still find her in her bikini photo. All right, she slimmed down so well. But she outrightly rejected me. She said, no, this business is not for me. I would like to climb the corporate ladder. All right? And then, of course, on the extreme left, you have our COE Phyllis, who is also here in this room. Don't clap first, because she also rejected me. I remember she was my first life pack ARO customer. All right, and I think in less than 3 months, she said, oh, I think there's too many life packs still. And she decided to terminate her ARO, all right? But I just want to tell you one thing. You know, as I faced all this rejection, you know, from my friends, even from my most beloved mom, you know, I was crying, you know. I was crying and I was tearing. Why is it so hard? You know, all I had was good intention for them. And as I was crying my heart out, you know, I laughed my heart out. I also cried my heart out. All right? And I hear a little whisper from God. And He was telling me that I'm building you and not just your business. Really. And like what Mr. Yap mentioned last night, you know, the 15 rejection he got, they are not rejecting you, all right? As a matter of fact, they are just not ready for change. They are not ready for change. Because many, many years later, all of them became my COE and my executive brand director. So today, we want to rephrase the word rejection. What does rejection mean? Rejection means redirection, all right? So, you know, God is redirecting us to the right people at the right season, at the right timing. All right, because of all this rejection I get in the Singapore market, so I went to JB, which is one crossway away. And that's where I found Mr. Yap and Mr. Chua, who became my COE3. I think we should give a very big round of applause to Mr. Yap. You know, in my 25 years of knowing him, I've never heard him speak so many words. He's a man of very few words. As you can see, he looked quite stern, right? Stern is a nicer word, fierce is a more correct word. So I was 25. I remember in my second month in the business, I went to his home, like he said. I asked him to sit nearer. What did he say? He said no. All right. And after I talk, he still say he don't understand. Oh my goodness. But the truth to be told is I was second month in the business, so I also don't really know what I was talking about. All right. So my advice to the new friends who are here today, if you don't know, the key is anyhow say. 不会讲，敢敢讲，对不对？ All right, and I still remember, although they become COE3, but the journey was filled with rejection. I still recall, you know, when Mr. Yap, he says, people in this business is always trying to sell them things, right? So when he know that I'm coming in to speak to them, you know what he tell Mr. Chua? Don't pick up Lillian's call. That's why today he's very sweet to me. All right, because he has rejected me pretty harshly last time. All right, so rejection is a redirection. Rejection is a redirection. And I just want to share with you, it doesn't define you. Sometimes we feel that, oh, we have so many rejection. Maybe we are not good enough. I don't know enough, right? It's not true. It doesn't define you, all right? Honestly, all the front leaders, they have the most, all right? But every rejection refine you. Really. It shows that you're more hardworking. You're more hardworking. And you're more sharpened. And you're more refined. Isn't it true? Every rejection is actually an experience. And God has the best timing. So when it all came back, they are all more ready. So, you know, so rejection, is it a good thing? It is a good thing, all right? So, and in fact, how do I progress from here? What should I do next? How do I brave the journey the moment I step out of this room, all right? In fact, what is the best motivation? What is the best motivation? Love is the best motivation. Honestly, I started New Skin at 25. In 6 months' time, I'm 50. Okay, I dedicated my life to ST, and it's the best decision ever. All right, so I started New Skin when I'm 25. I don't have money, really. I even had a hard time buying the starter pack. All right, and obviously, I have not much network. All right, no experience. And in those days, can you imagine you are doing New Skin now with no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Instagram? Can you imagine those days? Those prehistoric days? But what do I have those days? Was a very deep love for my mom. All right. I'm sure many of you have heard my story. I came from a single parent family. She's not educated. She did 3 jobs to raise me and my brother up. All right. So what I had was a very deep love for her and a very faithful promise that I will give her the best life. And you know something? Love never give up. Love always wins. So when you love deeply, you fight differently. How many of you can resonate with that? When you love deeply, you fight differently. You know, I still remember when I first started, I was doing this business part-time. But when I came to this convention, when I saw that life can be changed, every day without fail, I never go home until I have 2 to 3 appointments each day, each night. At 6 o'clock, I will leave my office on time. I'll be out looking for people. All right? And many a times, my mom came out at 12 midnight looking for me. She's like, where's my daughter? She's like wondering, where did I go? Did I get kidnapped? And I remember when I first started, they tell me to write 100 names. Do you know in those days where you only have a handphone, it's not easy to write 100 names? And I remember I have a stash of name cards and people that I do not know, I do not even know them. And obviously they wouldn't know me. And when I call them, I say, do you remember me? I tell them, of course you won't remember me. You have too many people to remember. You know, I'm this, da, 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 da. You know, so honestly, when I decided to succeed in New Skin, I do whatever it takes to make it in this business. And I'm sure that all of you are willing to do that, right? Yes or no? For the people that you love? So my encouragement to you is don't just work for money. Don't just work for money. Don't just work for trip. Don't just work for title. Work for the people that you love. Work for the people that you love. It's not that we are fearless. Honestly, just now as I walked out from the stage, I think my body temperature almost reached 0. No lah. My hands are as cold as ice. No, but for the people that you love, all right? So it's not that we are fearless, but we are faithful. We are faithful to the people that we love and faithful to the promises that we make to them. Yes or no? So we can be slow, but we will never give up. Okay? And love gets us started, but purpose keeps us going. So, you know, one important thing is it's important to actually find our God-given purpose and our God-given potential. You know, I always like this saying, it's not what you achieve, but it's who you become. How many of you agree with that? It's not what you achieve, but who you become. Can I encourage all of us to be an overcomer? Can we? To overcome procrastination, overcome fear. I always held this word deeply in my heart. If I quit easily, if I just quit, I can quit anywhere I go. So quitting is never, ever an option, especially when I know that I can change the life of my family. The best part of this business is not just the money, the lifestyle. I think it's really who you become, the character building, and the personal development. All right? We all know that everything alive grows. Yes or no? Just like a plant. They grow towards sunlight. And when you grow, you feel alive. The greatest fulfillment is when you know that you are progressing. Yes? You know, for the old friends who know me, honestly, when I first started New Skin, I was very unlikable, all right? Very arrogant. And some people ask me why, because at 1.75 meter, I cannot see anybody. Chinese say, 目中无人, right? And I tell you, I love to complain. I don't know if it's a Singapore thing. You know, we complain about a lot of things, all right, to understanding what is the power of gratitude. And when I first started, I don't really like people. I find that people are very challenging, very hard to understand. They say they want, but they don't do anything about it. Do you feel the same as me? And it's very mind-boggling to me, all right, to today, really loving for people and caring for people. And this is the best gift that ST has given me. And I just want to assure you that when you grow, your business will grow. When you become more confident, you will attract the confident people. When you become more positive, you will attract the positive. And when you become stronger, you will attract the stronger people. it must start from you. All right, so in those days, I keep coming back to system, keep coming back to narrow the gap, keep coming back to learn and relearn from all the ST leaders. And what I really love most is that in this journey in ST, not only you achieve success, you also achieve significance. Success is what you get, but significance is what you give. How beautiful this business that you can achieve both success and significance, right? Yes. So when I found this place where I want to be, I tell myself there's only one way, which is to succeed. All right? And many a times, we feel that we are not good enough. How many of you felt this way? That sometimes you feel that you're not good enough. I can't really see. Can you raise your hands higher? While the rest feel that you're superb. Let's give them a big round of applause. No matter how you see me, sometimes I still feel that I'm not good enough. I guess it's human nature. But I just want to encourage us that you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect to make an impact. Really. You just need to be real. Yesterday, in all the recognition I see all leaders, from Elvis to sharing how humble his background is. He calculates everything from the price of a banana. From the ticket, he said to become a COE, he need to fry 100 years of banana. Right? Very humble beginning. We see Mr. Yap. He said he's very introvert, I can tell you. I'm the one who know him very, very long. He is, if he don't talk, he will not talk. So, you just have to be real. And, really, God made all of us an original masterpiece. None of us is a copy. Sometimes in this journey, we feel that, we need to look better first. We need to look younger. I need to speak better. I need to speak like Nicholas, right? Can we give Nicholas a big round of applause? We need to lead better. We need to lead like somebody else. I want to be like this leader. But I just want to tell you that you are enough. You are enough. You are enough, really. Your story, your past, your pain, it's actually your power. When I first joined New Skin, or even before I joined New Skin, I actually feel very inferior. I know that a lot of you probably cannot believe that. I feel very inferior because I grew up in a one-bedroom HDB, and in Singapore, this is 0.001% of Singapore population. Most people think that Singaporeans are pretty affluent, well-to-do, but I was the poor Singaporean demographic. I feel so embarrassed. I don't even dare to tell people that I don't have a father. I don't even dare, all right, to tell my boyfriend then where I live. That was how inferior I was. Even being tall, I felt inferior. Because when you're tall and fat, it's not a good combination. And little did I realize that my past, my story, and my pain is my power in this business. You know something? Authenticity is magnetic. Being authentic, being real. Being real. And people don't like to follow perfect leaders. They follow real ones. Don't you think so? So, be daring. Be daring in your faith. Whenever I meet people and they ask me what I do, I say I help people to look 10 years younger, feel 10 years younger. And the first impression is, wow. Really? All right? Be daring in your faith. Be daring in your laughter. Every time before I arrive, my laughter arrives first. Though, when I laugh, every time when it's captured, I felt it's so not ladylike. But I guess when you are daring, when you're authentic, it attracts, right? And be daring, all right? Be daring in your struggle, because we all do. And you never know that when you bare your heart, when you bare your soul, that is the power in you, all right? So I just want to encourage you that just be yourself. You don't need to be somebody else, and I can't be anyone else. You know, the first night when I admire Angela on the stage, I tell myself, no matter how many tiami I eat, I will never reach her size. But that doesn't matter. We are all different flowers in a garden, right? We all bloom differently. And when you show up as yourself, you give others the permission to do so as well. Just be you. You are more than enough, all right? So, you know, I really encourage you, all right? And as we close this convention, I would like to encourage you to anchor your courage, not by sight, but by faith, all right? I'm sure after these 3 days, we are all very inspired. Yes? All right. Not only we are inspired, we have to go back ignited. All right. We have to ignite our dreams. And sometimes there will be season where you feel that maybe the progress is a little bit slow. And sometimes you feel that others are like overtaking you. Why they are on stage and not you yet? All right? And at times, you feel that your prayers are not really answered. But I would like to encourage you to hold on to hope. All right? To hold on to your faith, even though sometimes it's like the size of a mustard seed. All right? Hold on to your faith. And one thing you must remember, delay doesn't mean denial. Do you get me? When it's delay, it doesn't mean it is denial. There is a perfect timing for everything. And what I need to do is to be faithful. All right? To be faithful. I like this word. Hope is not passive. It doesn't mean that when I say hopeful, I'm passive. But hope is powerful, right? All right? And hope is not wishful thinking. All right? Hope is not wishful thinking. All right? Hope is, what do you see on the screen? Hope is confident trust. All right? In the last 25 years, ST has been committed to the success of everybody. Really. So, you know, whenever you're in the marketplace, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel worn down, whenever you feel, you know, doubtful of yourself, always come back to ST. Even when the whole world don't believe in you, ST will always believe in you. And I would like to encourage everyone, all right, to be brave, to be courageous. You are here not just to make a living, all right? You are here to change the destiny of a family, to change the life of your family. You are the chosen one, okay? You are the chosen one. You are not here just to play small, all right? But you are here to shine, yes or no? Yes, you should give yourself a big round of applause. You're here for a reason. You are chosen, all right? You are chosen to be the one to shape the destiny of a family. I know sometimes we have fear. So do I. So do everybody. But your purpose and your love is bigger than your fear. All right. So I would like to leave you with this. All right. Be daring to fight for the people that you love. Be daring. All right. when I was greatly challenged in the journey, I look at my mom and I tell myself when she never say it's hard, when she never say that her life is hard, even when she take on 3 jobs, I have no reason and no right to say that it's hard. All right? And be brave. All right? Be brave even when it's hard. And stay true and stay faithful to your dream, even though the rest of the world want you to conform to them. All right? So with that, I see you on the stage in the next convention, where we recognize your success. Can we turn to the one next to you and say that we make a promise? I see you on the stage. All right? We make a promise to the one next to you. All right? We see you in a January convention. We hug each other on the stage. We celebrate each other's success. Because we have the ST DNA, we know that we are never alone. And it's a promise. It's a promise. All right? And like what Bang say, we will send the message out, right? We will send the message to our loved one that, trust me, you can leave your future in my hands. And I will do whatever it takes to get there. All right, so I just want to assure you that ST love you from the bottom of our heart. All the leaders at the front are fighting side by side with you. And not only this 25 years, but we're going to build a lasting legacy where we see everybody get there. So with that, I would like to end my sharing today. God bless you. Let's go out and bless more lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Circle of Excellence 3, Miss Lilian Ong.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, shall we give another round of applause to our Circle of Excellence 3, Miss Lilian Ong? Thank you so much for her leadership and her heart and the belief in success together over these 25 years. And to be honest, today isn't just what we have achieved, it's something that we have built upon over the past 25 years. And the hope that continues to grow through every one of us, and here's to the next 25 years. And we are very sure we will keep connecting, keep shining brighter than ever.
协美系统凝聚来自全球的我们，共创一个积极向上、充满正能量的环境。在这里，我们不只是积累财富、实现梦想，我们也发挥善的力量去帮助他人。这就是成功人生的意义。这3天的协美全球年会。 爱心在这里聚沙成塔，聚水成娟。
Yes, that's right.
我们的努力让爱心汇聚成一条奔涌的大河。
Yes, that's right. And ladies and gentlemen, through your generosity and compassion, we have raised a total of 398,478 ringgit.
Wow.
And that will help to save 199 children's lives. Thank you so much for your kind donation. And over the past 3 days, I believe if you have donated, you would have received a QR code, okay? A QR code that will reflect the heart, okay, on your mobile devices. But if you haven't received it, right, now is a good time to scan the QR code. Maybe you have IT to flash the slide, please. And of course, every contribution, big or small, represents a hope for a child and a chance for a new heartbeat and a brighter future for all of them.
感谢大家奉献的爱心。
May we invite all of you to scan the QR code and bring up your mobile devices and show us what you have done for the children. And we are truly grateful for all of you for the every small act that you have helped the children in every ways. Yeah, bring it up, bring out your mobile phones, and we look forward to seeing all of that.
是的，大家赶紧扫描屏幕上的二维码，下载手机，把你的爱心点亮在屏幕上。
Yes, I think a lot of you are scanning the QR code right now. We will just wait for a little moment. For Yunzhi, I don't know what about you. For me, for the past 3 days has been a very touching moment. Every segment, every day, I see a lot of people putting on their smiles and really enjoy every moment. And really, for you to be here, to be here with us, it goes to show that you really want the outcome right here. And like what Circle of Excellence 3 Limit Zillion Ong said, believe in yourself, you all are enough.
是的，看到大家手机屏幕上的这个爱心，让我想起了一张张的笑脸。这是一张张孩童的笑脸，他们的幸福人生就此开始。
Yes, that's right. And on behalf of ST Success Together family, we want to say a big thank you to all of you. Thank you for opening your hearts. Thank you for believing in this cause. And thank you for showing that when we come together, we can make miracles happen.
这3天的协美全球年会，我们从陌生到熟悉，因梦想而相聚，因协美而相识。我们聆听了无数的成功故事，也看见了属于我们的美好未来。在我们各自回到各自的市场之前，我想借此机会向所有协美领导人们表示由衷的感谢。 感谢通过他们的成功故事和无私的奉献，给予我们希望。
Yes, exactly. We are truly grateful to be guided by such a remarkable group of selfless leaders here in Success Together. Leaders who have dedicated their hearts, their time in supporting us to help us grow and show us the way and helping us to turn our dreams into reality. And today, we have come to celebrate 25 years of this incredible legacy. And let us honor the people who have made this possible. And ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together to welcome all executive brand directors on stage.
各位来宾，让我们掌声有请所有执行总监及品牌大使及资深业务总监上台。
May we have all executive brand directors making your way on stage, please.
各位来宾，让我们掌声有请所有一星卓越成就名人上台。
Ladies and gentlemen, may we invite all team elites on stage. May we invite all Circle of Excellence ones on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Circle of Excellence 2, Mr. Sunny Lim, Wendy Lim. Circle of Excellence 2, Mr. Derek Tia, Miss Fran Ng.
各位来宾，掌声有请2星卓越成就名人。各位来宾，掌声有请2星卓越成就名人傅宝妮、杨家豪。
Circle of Excellence 2, Mr. Neo Polin, Miscellaneum Chai. Circle of Excellence 2, Mr. Henry Ho. Ladies and gentlemen, Circle of Excellence 3, Mr. Yap Pek Kong. Circle of Excellence 3, Mr. Nicholas Yo, Miss Gan Kok Hong. Circle of Excellence 3, Mr. Chua Se Chin. Circle of Excellence 3, Miss Lillian Ong. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Success Together System Founder, Circle of Excellence 4, Mr. Rain Ho, Miss Angela Liu.
各位来宾，掌声有请协美系统发起人、四星卓越成就名人何瑞坤、刘美仪。
And ladies and gentlemen, for the past 3 days, these wouldn't have been made possible with the strong collaboration by the next group of leaders. They all have one mission in heart, is to impact and transform more lives. In Success Together, we believe the road to success is never crossed alone. Thank you to all Success Together crew and leader who have come together to make this event a successful one.
是的，我们一定要感谢这群幕后天使，他们早在几个星期甚至几个月前就已经开始筹备这一次的大会，他们付出大量的时间和精力，全力以赴地做到最好。希望这一次的大会能够改变更多人的人生。接下来，让我们掌声有请这群幕后天使。
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you ST Mass Dance
协美舞蹈团。
ST Ambassadors
亲善大使。
Superstars Team
超级巨星部。
Entertainment Team
协美娱乐部。
Translation Team
翻译部。
Children's Heart Fund Team
儿童心脏基金部。
Registration Team
登记部。
Logistics Team
物流部。
Welfare Team
膳食与福利部。
Video, Camera, Live Feed and Lighting Team
摄影、直播视频和灯光部。
IT Team
科技部。
Audio Team
音控部。
Floor Team
场务部。
Stage Team
舞台场务部。
Communications Team
通讯部。
and MC Team
大会司仪。接下来有请大会副主席。
We have our co-event chairman, Ms. Dawn Ho, Mr. Ang Boon Hin, Ms. Fern Sim, and Mr. Sam Tay.
最后，让我们请出本次大会主席上台。
Finally, may we invite event chairman, Mr. Maxim, on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have come to a close to this incredible 3 days convention, we hope that you will bring along the emotions that have moved you, the friendship that built you, and not forgetting the dreams that have ignited within you. Now is the time to make that decision, to begin your journey with success together, and to become the very best version of yourself.
是的，快乐的时光总是过得特别快。这3天，我们因为梦想而相聚相识，我们一起创造无数美好的回忆。我们大家一起欢笑，一起感动。更重要的是，我们在这里一起编织梦想，放飞梦想。请相信，你所看见和感受到的一切，你也能透过如新和谐美，创造属于自己全方位成功的精彩人生。让我们在这里一起成功，成功一起。让我们手牵着手，心手相连，一起走到。
我的梦不被认同，不代表我冲动。选择自己的路，我不忘初衷。没遗憾，从不白流，坚持不回头。挺起胸，一起迈向高峰。时光飞逝，岁月悠悠，一转眼我们已成熟。而如今，我们还像从前一样的风，让我们手牵手化为一道彩虹，前面有你我的守候，我们坚持不放手，让我们手牵手化为一道彩虹，照亮生命，点燃未来，彼此承诺，我们顶峰再举手。Path that I believe in. Pocket off my effort, I keep moving forward. Brace myself, we'll make it together. The joy of time spent together never fades and we grow stronger. Time passes, audacious hearts we may not change. Shine in this world. We persist and fight together, never give up in ourselves. Hand in hand, we erase off rainbow that shine in this world. Color up our lives and futures, keep our promise and see you at the top. 让我们手牵手化为一道彩虹。前面有你我的守候，我们坚持不放手。Hand in hand, we erase off rainbow that shine in this world. Color up our lives and futures, keep our promise and see you at the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our ST25 convention. We look forward to seeing all of you again next year. Thank you.
本次协美全球年会2025到此圆满落幕。下一次一定要见到更成功、更健康、更自信、更幸福的你们。我们明年见。
中。没遗憾，从不败留，坚持不回头，挺起胸，一起迈向高峰。时光飞逝，岁月悠悠，一转眼我们已成熟。而如今，我们还像从前一样的疯。让我们手牵手，化为一道彩虹。前面有你我的守候，我们坚持不放手。让我们手牵手，化为一道彩虹，照亮生命，点燃未来。彼此承诺，我们顶峰再举手。不被认同，不代表我冲动。选择自己的路，我不忘初衷。没遗憾，从不败留，坚持不回头，挺起胸，一起迈向高峰。时光飞逝，岁月悠悠，一转眼我们已成熟。而如今，我们还像从前一样的